educated guess, I'd say that man is alive.
The lords of the underworld await. You will clash steel upon bone, blood upon rotten flesh, and fill this void with light. You must answer this call, Husk. You will be the one that will finally kill them dead.
Cursed to live a life stuck between man and monster, Dinosaur Man is a stranger in a strange land filled with danger and excitement. Fighting the beast within to become a hero is no easy task. Joining him on his quest is Spaz, a cute and cunning cat person, and the beautiful Telexis, a warrior slave girl with a troubled story of her own. A cavalcade of odd, alluring, and downright evil characters awaits our heroes. Read the webtoon today on these fine platforms. You and your kids will love it.
The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Swift, fearless, deadly. These are the men of the Military Assistance Command. They do the jobs the others don't dare to. Trained in the lethal arts. You'll never see them coming. But if you're lucky, you might just hear them rocking. Now, to regain their freedom, they have to take out the assassin clan that made them the Rock and Roll Ninja. Get your copy today.
Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear. It's me that
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your man Jay. Thanks for tuning in. Our Luniverse hail. Hockey's hanging out here. Hail, Edwin. Thanks for tuning in. We got Hockey in the back, but we're going to say hey to Hockey in the chat. Started a little bit late today. Had to read Horton Hears a Who to my kiddo. So I couldn't get out of that. So I was committed. But I want to thank all you guys for tuning in. We're going to do some drawing today. I also posted a link tonight. Indiegogo, the Black Phantom, friend of the show, Chad Townsend. His book is closing tonight. Make sure you snatch that up. $25 gets you 2 books plus shipping. $25 gets you 2 books and an acrylic standee. Add an extra 40 to that. You can get yourself a sketch card. Added that as well. Both books are already done, so you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. He's actually working on the second Black Phantom story as we speak. This is raising money just to get everything done and all that good stuff. So the books are done. So if you haven't checked that out, back to Black Phantom. Crazy dead man with an undead key, doing missions for the U.S., fighting vampire Nazis, and a villain called the Horned Toad. Looks great. Definitely check that out. Link is in this that away. Links over there in the chat. Let's go ahead. We got 2 guests waiting in the back. We're just gonna go ahead and bring them out in the order of appearance. Let's get out my man Hocky. How are you doing today, sir?
Hello, everybody. I have not seen our Luniverse before. Maybe I have, and my memory is shoddy. Hello, our Luniverse, and hello, Edwin. Good to see you guys. Good to see you.
Hail, guys.
How you been? What have you been up to?
All right. Not much since I last saw you on Monday, where we tied.
We did. We tied. Jason was saying that I lost, and I'm happy to take the defeat. I don't care. But I don't know where he got that from. If he was in chat and voting, he could have made that a deciding factor. But no,
if he was watching live, like a good friend would.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's not him in back. It's probably Odin. Hello, Odin. But if he was, I'd still say the same thing. Jason, you hypocrite.
You hypocrite. And let's bring out friend of the show, Odin Dasko. What is up, my dude?
Hey, how's it going, gentlemen?
All right. I know you got some big stuff going on. How long do we get the world map in the background? How much longer do we have that for?
You know, I might take it with me. I'm debating. It was here when I moved in.
Oh my god!
And, I just went with it. So yeah, it's become a thing now. But yeah, I should be moving or packing stuff, but I was just like, this is my last week at my current job.
Okay.
And then I've got the weekend, then I've got a whole week, and and I'm like, I'll have plenty of time, but I'm feeling the pressure. So I was like, nah, I'd rather jump on and draw. So I was almost not going to show up.
Oh, I'm glad you did, man. I'm glad
I did too.
Yeah, then they have to just look at my shoddy artwork. So.
Whatever. That looks cool.
So what are you guys working on today?
I was just drawing that Jason was bloody Jason. God, he's affecting my life at every single moment. He was drawing
everything.
He was drawing Alien last night, and I tried to. I was trying to draw Predator, and I'm trying to draw him, and it just didn't work. Nothing's working. Everything was failing. So I'll give it another go today, and like it's okay, I guess.
I like it.
It's looking good. The anatomy's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's like Spartan Predator, which I think is even cooler.
This is kind of just the underdrawing. I got to put the armor on and other things like that. I just was trying to get the anatomy in place so I can draw over top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He's going to the beach. It's all good.
Yeah. That's it. That's all. Put a towel in his hand or something.
Right.
There we go.
Surfboard. Yeah, maybe I should make this a surfboard.
Oh, there you go.
Beach.
Yeah.
Show the beach. And the nice thing is that you could just like hide that layer and do something else too.
Yeah.
That's true. It's the nice thing about digital.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was up to, just drawing this. But yeah, we'll see how we go.
Nice.
I am just working on a shove page.
Shove.
I could like lift it up. You'll see like nothing because it's real light pencils and one corner that's inked.
There you go. Nice.
There's other stuff that needs to be inked eventually. Oh, yeah, put it away. Too fast.
All right. I was gonna be working on. I'm doing a warm up drawing of Berserker, and then I think I'm gonna start doing layouts for the actual book there.
Ooh,
That's my plan. So
getting down to the nitty gritty.
maybe I'll start writing stuff down. It's just something I'm gonna work on, and when it's done, it's gonna be done, and be like, all right, hey, here it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of what you. That's what the trap that I fell into. I tried to pressure myself too much to get the comic done, and it basically shot me. So I'm just going, no, I can't get it done in that time frame that I was hoping for. So I've just eased back. Eventually, it'll come out. I don't know when now. So.
There you go. Yeah, eventually it'll come out. You know, when it's ready, it's ready.
When it's ready, it's ready, and that's reality. I should have everything for Shove printed either tomorrow or Friday.
Awesome.
Ooh. It'll be in Canada, but it's like there was a lot to print. There was cards, there was prints, there was basically 3 books because we did the Magnificent Bastards black and white as well. So it's the black and white of my book and the color of my book. So all the different orders, and yeah, very excited.
Nice. I'm
so I'm curious. Is our Luniverse, do I know you? Did you change your name? Were you someone else once before? Because that sounds familiar, but they said Odin, a cool dude, and I'm like, how do you know me? How do you know me? Are you just guessing?
I'll go ahead and add
he just knows by the sight of you. By the look, he just goes, no, that's one cool dude.
That's one
he or
cool
she. Just saying.
True.
That isn't a androgynous name. Our Luniverse.
Luna. That's true.
Where's my preview
Could be
window?
Lady Luna.
Lady Luna. It could be. If it's
Luna
a dude,
Lovegood, which I would say arguably is one of the best characters in Harry Potter. She is fantastic, and the actress who played Luna was spot on. She was great. So,
you know, I just never got into the Potter series. I don't know. Never did it for me.
Disappointing.
It depends when you catch it too, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's always that thing. Like I never got into Game of Thrones because I was like so late to the game by the time I thought I should check it out, and then I was like,
yeah, no, I'm gonna keep I didn't watch Game of Thrones either, so.
He was or she was Luna Comics.
Yeah, that still doesn't. This is like Pat from Saturday Night Live.
I'm sorry, Luna.
He, she, they, them.
They would play those games like if the men are bringing tacos and the women are bringing burritos, what are you bringing? And she'd be like, I'm bringing Pepto-Bismol. You never could figure out what Pat was. No, it's awesome. Luna Comics, get the meat.
Well done. Thank you, Luna. We're just gonna call you Luna. Oh.
I love Harry Potter, but been busy with my work. Couldn't finish the Hogwarts game.
It was a good game. I did play it all the way through. To the whole storyline, there's probably
this is no they baby. All right.
And no they baby.
Also, if you haven't noticed the thing scrolling at the top, I got a channel on Rumble. I gotta have 5 subscribers so I can start streaming there too. And actually, Talk Studio will stream on both at the same time. So
nice.
I figure there might be less fighting. I'm on CG there. You know what I mean? So
well, it's funny. Like we always get this feeling like, what if YouTube just sucks and we all have to migrate? And it's like, so everybody has Rumble accounts. And if you're like me, you don't really use it, but it's there. So I should subscribe to you on Rumble. I just never
It's
Go
never
there,
on there, right?
Rumble.
Yeah, exactly. Never on there to never think about it, but you're right.
Yeah.
So
Or
everyone
now-
should have a Rumble account just in case.
Mhm, yes.
Or
And
if you have
sub to J-Bot.
if you're gosh, now if you have the blue tick on X, oh my god, that's such a stupid name. Apparently, you can
I
stream.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, neither do I. I'm gonna
These are
I'm gonna
real
speak-
words.
Yeah. Okay, so if you have the check mark on Twitter, there we go. So
Oh, I know that.
Exactly. See, X. Elon, I love you, mate, but you're a wanker. We're changing the name.
Dude, apparently he just got fined $350,000. Did you hear about that?
No.
I saw a tweet about it where he like apparently
Petty cash to him though.
Yeah, but they wanted to I guess the government wanted access to Trump's account, like Twitter account, and he wouldn't give it to him, so they fined him.
Oh, well, good for him.
Yeah, he's like, fuck y'all, bitch.
My
Why
platform.
should they
Yeah.
get access to it? Why?
I'm the X-Man. That's why he did it. Just like it's like, I'm
Yeah,
the
why would-
X-Man.
Why should they think that they're entitled to that?
Yeah.
They shouldn't be entitled to that to anybody. It's not for you. Unless you're in an
Yeah.
active murder investigation, maybe.
Mhm. Cool. Yeah, we're streaming on what you call it too. Streaming on Twitter as well. So I did it. I clicked both. So let's see what happens.
Right. I think. I didn't.
Who's ready to rumble? You know, there's not that much art stuff. I was trying to find more art stuff on it too. So maybe it's like,
Yeah.
you know, maybe
Yeah,
it's a-
I was thinking the same thing.
we're gonna
Rumble
corner the market of 5 people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're not going there for art apparently, but maybe we can draw them there for it.
Mhm.
Draw in both sense of the word.
Yes. Oh, puns.
Look at my wordplay.
Somebody's a dad.
Teacher.
So you mentioned it earlier. Black Phantom's closing out today. I was watching Bancroft earlier. I had it on in the background anyway.
Mhm.
And you
Should
got
we
a pretty
draw?
good bump there.
Should we draw our dude? Should we do that today?
Draw Chad.
Should we draw? Yeah, we're going to draw Chad. We're not gonna draw a Black Phantom. We're gonna draw
No.
Chad.
It's time we draw Chad. I drew Squid Kid. I drew Horn Frog. I did Black Phantom. It's time I draw Chad.
It's the last piece of the puzzle, Chad.
Yeah.
I'm drawing
he's
Chad
god
right
of
now.
that universe.
Yeah,
See,
draw
I'm
Chad
drawing
right
Chad
now,
right
in the thong, going to the
There you
beach.
go.
He's going swimming in that fancy
You got
pool he
some,
got.
Isn't it weird? We're actually all drawing Chad. It's just
Right.
our
Yeah.
interpretations are quite different.
Multiverse Chad, the Chadiverse.
The Chadiverse. That would be a good comic, I think.
Chadiverse.
Oh, Ray Haylock just showed up. What's up, Ray?
Ray.
Always
Hello,
good to see you,
Ray.
Hey, dude, what's up, man? That piece that Skunk did of you, dude.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Skunk is
And he just,
his stuff, man. I'm just like,
he
why?
just cranks
what am I-
out so much.
I know. Like, why do I bother, man? I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
my
Well, he
blog
did.
go
I was the first. I'm gonna say that I was the first portrait of I don't know, of people he knows, I guess, that I know of people that I know. And then everybody's like, "Hey, do me," and he's just like, "Okay." He's like, "I'll do it for free, but if you want the painting, you just have to ship it out, or you have to pay for shipping."
Oh yeah,
So,
that's still a good deal.
so I know Ray got his actually. He told me
Nice.
he got it.
Yeah. Yeah, he says that skunk piece is so dope. That could be something else. Chad or Chad? Chad. Chad Townsend,
Chad.
Creator of Black Phantom.
Oh shit! And then Shipbird Militia stopping in. Tank Ferret
Oh,
stopping
Bird.
in. We're getting a
Hello.
raid.
Hello, Bird.
What's up?
Well,
Bird.
look. Well.
Well, look who it is. My old
Hey,
nemesis, friend.
Tank Ferret. Hail all you magnificent bastards. Hail Tank.
Tank Ferret.
Hope your
Good to
wife
see you.
feels better, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it
Priorities are
it
priorities.
happens. Sometimes stuff goes around, man. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's
Did
serious.
you see all the sex dungeon drama?
No, I don't even know nothing about that. I heard they went to the
Well-
club and people got sick. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Whoa.
It just cracks me up that that's even like a topic of conversation.
I know.
You're like, really? Is this a slow week or something?
Seriously. I'm glad people met up. I think CG needed to meet
Oh,
up in person. I think it's only like, I think now it kind of makes it real. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, and just thinking of like, just take you gentlemen. You know, if I met you in person, that like solidifies a relationship that's already there. You know, like it
Yeah.
makes it more
Yeah.
solid. Solidifies. Yeah, it's a good term.
Unity.
Yeah. When I see you, I'm gonna punch you in the forehead with my unity ring.
Yeah, right.
It was
Kids-
cold-blooded.
Yeah, the kids got some gunk from their friends. Yeah, tell me about it. My kid's starting school again next week, and oof.
Yeah, that's when it just
Yeah.
right away too. Every time they start school, it's just like back at it. You're sick again.
My son is home from school today because he has the coof.
Oh.
Oh no.
Nah, he'll be
The
right.
coof.
Yeah,
The unsayable.
yeah.
Chinatown flu.
Yeah.
I used to call it Tom Hanks disease.
Tom
Yeah.
Hanks disease. Nice.
He was the first celebrity to announce that he got it, and then so I heard Norm
Yeah, he
Macdonald say that once. Tom
He was
Hanks
in
disease.
Australia when he got it too. Thinking, damn
Yeah,
it.
that's right. He was in Australia.
Hockey gave it to him. Whoa.
I did.
Well, you guys are closer to China, so that's why.
Yeah, it's true.
Like basically neighbors, right? I've got a map.
They're kissing
Bordering.
cousins.
We weren't on good terms with China for a while. I don't know if we still are, but
It's only a matter. Luniverse says it's only a matter of time where our part of the internet makes their own version of Hollywood in Texas or Florida. I wonder what it would be called. Yeah,
Ooh.
I don't
Yeah,
know. It
no.
seems like all the libs are starting to move to Texas now. So apparently, I don't know.
Now we'll
They're all
just take
going to
California.
Austin. Yeah, they're all going to Austin.
Yeah, well, Austin isn't really Texas.
Oh, yeah.
What would we call it? So you've got Hollywood, Tinseltown. What would
I
we
don't
do?
know. I don't know.
Chadsville.
Chadsville. All the there.
Chattahoochee.
Chattanooga. That's where we're gonna make it.
Chattanooga. Chattanooga.
Let's see. Make it bigger.
Oh, how do I do this?
Like I show my wife got me for our anniversary.
oh, happy anniversary.
Happy
Yeah.
anniversary.
She got me the Art of Cuphead. So I'll show it down here.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
That's a J-Bot book if I ever saw one.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, because I want to do like my style merge with this Fleischer, OG Fleischer Studio style is what
Right.
Berserker is going to be. So, I'm like, heck yeah!
Yeah, she knows you.
I got to do some. And I saw it.
Did
Like,
after
oh,
so
look at-
many years, right?
yeah. I was like, oh, look at this book, sweetie. It's awesome. And I forgot about it. I guess she bought it like the day I showed it to her, and it's just been sitting on it for like a month.
That's how you do it. Good gift
Yeah,
giver.
what a legend.
She's like, you want it now or tomorrow? I was like, just give it to me tomorrow. She's like, well, I don't know if I can wait till tomorrow. I said, okay, you can give it to me now.
Look how patient you are, isn't it nice? Save it for. That's how I am. My kids, people I know, they're like, I really want to give this to you early. Or I want to tell you about it. I'm like, don't. Wait till my birthday or whatever, like Christmas or something.
Yeah.
And they're like so anxious to tell me. I'm like,
See, Tank says we homeschool, but make sure they have plenty of friends. We have 4 large families within a block of us. My kids just found out that summer vacation is real and not just on their shows. They call it Thunderdome. Shitbird says Thunderdome.
Ooh, I like that. Welcome to Thunderdome.
And Ray saying, "Sorry, missed your guys' link in the Twitter chat yesterday."
Oh yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah,
it's one of those things. If you can make it, you can make it.
Yeah, I agree with Tank. There's so much good content out there. It's tough to catch it all. Yeah,
that's true.
Just
well, imagine if we had our own Hollywood called Thunderdome. Or
we could all go on Rumble, and
we'll all be on Rumble, making great stuff. Speaking of which, James and I did a read through of our sitcom that we're still working on. It's just been on the back burner because I killed him dead. But
nice.
Welcome to Horror House. It was still as funny as I remembered it. Actually, rereading it, I'm like, okay, it's funny.
Let's see. This is my latest monster design. I don't know if I showed these off yet.
Ooh, man. That Iron Mask.
Yeah, so this is it's like I remember I was trying to do a tentacle monster. I was like, well, I'm gonna put him in the armor, and like this is just a fake head. Like this is his body. This is his body. And these are his tentacle arms with like knives attached to it.
That's awesome.
That one. I think I did this one before. I think I did that one last week. That one came out pretty good. And then I'm currently designing who might be the main bad guy. I'm leaning towards this design here. I'm leaning towards this one here with that profile.
I like they look like an evil council, like they're all
yeah. This was like the first, and then I think that's gonna be my guy. He's gonna have like half of his one side is like it's being reconstructed, so this side's bone and this side's solid.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, what can I get?
Shipbird Militia says, "Is his name Shanktopus?"
Shanktopus. It could be. That's pretty. I just called them stabby tentacle monster. Is what I called them. I don't know what to call them. That's that's a pretty good one though.
Shanktopus.
Yeah, we started keeping all that stuff in our portfolio. And this is going to be an exclusive perk because my daughter is drawing. I'm telling you, I'm going to make this going to be a trading card.
There you go.
I'll make that trading card.
Forever immortalize our early artwork.
And Lunar says the fire one looks fire. Yeah. Thanks. I'm working on it. I don't think it's going to be fire yet. I've been driving. Like I've been so focused on this stuff that I'm like coming home and I'm just like fucking thinking of the story. And like, okay, so now I just got to write it out. And what actual beats that I want, because there's things I definitely want in the story,
right?
So,
but that's when you got something, when you can't stop thinking about it.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I'm
won't
home.
Leave you alone.
How the fuck did I get here?
Yeah. Well, they kind of say that like you're a story that won't leave you alone. Like it's almost like calling to you, like make me, create me, And you go, yeah, I got to do it. It won't leave me alone.
It must be done.
But it is almost like, without getting all too weirdo with it, but it does seem like sometimes like stories and ideas come from somewhere else and they just like flood your brain and you're like, oh, I got to make this. I have to do it.
I'm doing
the aliens told me.
Yeah. I'm doing all these drawings of Berserker so I could just get better at drawing him. And I've also been doing a lot of digital tests too, because I have I want to do not necessarily a storybook style, but almost like something that looks like sketched and the colors look like have a texture to it. If I do colors, I don't know yet, And so that's why I've been doing everything in Procreate and like having that kind of rough to it.
What was the one you did the other day that was like was it like a rendering test or shadow test or something like that? I don't know. You had like a heavier shadow from the back, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was the texture. So when I was doing I'm using like this rough pencil texture on it, for the lines, and then like maybe for other stuff, I'm doing like a charcoal texture. My daughter's leaving me. She's supposed to be in bed, and all of a sudden she's leaving me Matchbox cars on my desk here, sneaking around. Yeah. So,
gotta love them.
Let's see. Universe says, well, I was about to record my Meet the Author video on YouTube, but I'm the worst when it comes to procrastination.
Oh, yeah, me
Just
too.
couldn't
Don't
resist the stream. I appreciate it, man. Okay, like and share too. That helps out a ton. Everybody streams on Wednesdays now, so it kind of like,
Yeah, I was like, I looked at the side where your subscriptions land, and it was like everybody I know is like streaming right now.
Yeah, I'm like, it's like everybody just decided to jump on Wednesdays all of a sudden. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I had it playing in the background. It was straight away after Bancroft show. He was on Dojo Kun.
Yeah,
and they were talking about, what was the subject? Can you stay relevant within CG without getting connected with the drama?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, for crying out loud, I certainly hope so, right?
Yeah. I hope that's kind of what we wanted to get away from, right?
Because I would choose the latter. I would choose to stay out of the drama and not be relevant, which is a shame, that it would come to that. So,
Well,
but yeah, I'm like,
I'm not relevant. Right?
Well,
I'm not in the drama, so I'm not relevant.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I'm neither. Now, is it I'm not relevant because I don't jump in the drama, or is it the other way around? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, at the end of the day, well, I kind of go like, for one, I'm not going to change my personality to try to like, because that's a bad joke when, like somebody's like, I'm going to be dramatic just to drum up. It's like, everyone sees right through that. And it's horrible.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's
Can't be somebody I'm not.
Yeah, that's what we all wanted to get away from, or shit like that.
Well, that's the other thing.
Not encourage it, right? Like, I thought that's what CG was. Like,
when
like,
I
this
see,
is me, here's my book, enjoy.
Yeah, more on merit, not on ability to be dramatic.
Yeah, everybody's being Keemstar now. Like, what the fuck?
But that was the thing with like the weirdos on Twitter, is like they love that shit and they live for it. It's like, let's not be like that.
Yeah.
Can we just not be like that?
I think we can.
Please.
I guess it all depends too of like whoever's the biggest. They kind of set the tone for everything as well.
Yeah.
But there do have to be multiple facets of CG as well too. It all just can't be the same thing. So.
Yeah, I like the idea of some people are like, oh, it's fracturing off into smaller groups, and I'm like, it's not really a bad thing. As long as there's a common respect, you don't have to like everything somebody else does. But the thing is, when it gets big enough, you're gonna butt heads, or you're gonna not like some things that people do, and you can't like just pretend to.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, build your audience, and I mean, if you do that through drumming up drama, more power to you, I guess. But
that's the audience you're gonna have then.
Yeah, it seems paper thin,
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's not a very reliable audience if you want to sell product.
No.
I don't know. I may be wrong, but that just does not seem. I don't want that type of audience. It's just saying.
No, again, I would rather stay unrelevant if that was what was necessary. But I think, you really want it to be based on the product you're putting out. Do you like this? Would you continue buying it if I continue making it?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're my audience. Outside of that, know. Tribalism is being.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's what that irks me. It goes both ways though too. You know, it's almost like you have, yeah, it's tribalism, but at the same time, then you have the opposite to where it's like, okay, whatever you say, like, oh, yeah. Well, so and so said this, so we can't say that. Like, we can't do this. We can't speak out because we can't call that, say that's bullshit. Like,
yeah,
like, no.
And you don't want to be there. That's the thing. Everything I believe in is as it boils down to, is always individual.
Mm-hmm.
You know, individuals together can be strong, but they have to remain individuals.
Yes. You got to have a wide array of, you know, especially in CG, like art styles, and that's what makes it so cool. You got so many guys doing, gals doing different stuff, you know.
You know, Odin, I agree. You're an individual like everybody else.
Yeah.
That's a good sycophant. Thank you, Hocky. Just say what I want you to say. Well, the reality is you're going to agree with some things and disagree with some things, and that's okay.
Yeah. I'm having fun.
Oh, I know.
It's one of my favorite things. Yeah, it's like in is it Holy Grail, where he goes, "You're all individuals," and everyone chants, "We're all individuals."
Oh yeah.
And one guy goes, "I'm
Life
not."
of Brian. I'm not.
It's Life of Brian. That's right. I'm not.
Okay, I'm gonna have to curse for a second, which I've done. I'm sorry, but like,
yeah, sure, it's okay.
From the same movie, Brian is totally strung out with people thinking he's the Messiah, and he's like, "I'm not the Messiah," and they're like, "Only the true Messiah would deny it." He's like, well, "What does that give me?" So anyway, they said, "All right, I command you to fuck off." And they all like are bowing down, and they're like, "How shall we fuck off, sir?" That was an excellent movie.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Good stuff.
Let's see.
Say that. Just curious what Shipbird said here. To say the drama isn't entertaining would be a lie. Chaos reigns supreme.
Yeah.
Same time, that crap weighs on you after a while. Chill, positive streams are necessary. The end of the yang. Yeah, and fair enough. You know, and they're going to attract a different audience, and regardless, you know, it's still made up of individuals. That's the deal. And I have to look in the mirror for how I contort myself. That too. But how I portray myself.
I pick on Dean James a lot because he's a wanker. But anyway.
Ooh, is that some drama? Let's judge it up.
But yeah,
tell us what you really think of Dean.
Yes. But, you know, just having some fun. But yeah, that's, I don't know, it's just too much effort sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, and then everyone's so dynamic. Like, all we see is like, you know, we're drawing, we're making comic books. It's like, you know, sometimes we talk about family. I talk about like personal shit all the time. That's my personality. But I'm like, yeah, we're like have these dynamic lives that aren't just on Twitter and YouTube and, you know, family stuff and whatever's going on in life. It's much bigger than the little drama of this little world that we also occupy.
The mustache portrayal is definitely the right choice, Odin.
What could I say? It's grown on me.
Literally.
Another dad joke.
What gets me the most is those in CG who shit on me for who I'm a fan of. I like who you like, man.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. Like,
you like who you like.
Why should I care what somebody else likes or dislikes or
like
does or doesn't do?
Sometimes you have to like, unless it's like somebody that's totally insufferable that you're like, oh god, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I like, and I'm not a big drama guy. Well, you know, until I get riled up and shit, or I'm on no quarter, until I get no quarter given, then I'm just like foot in mouth.
But But that's
I
a
like
place for it, right?
I like Common America. I think Common America's dope. I love what they're
Oh,
doing over there.
yeah.
They're doing their own shit. The art's great. They're putting books on time. They're building their own universe. They're having their own con. The con they just had like Bell County Con or whatever. Like they're doing their own shit, man. Like I
don't
can't
even
hate
know.
on
I
them.
realized there was drama for that. So
Yeah, I guess well, they were doing like gay ops against Ethan or something, which is like okay, like I don't know, man. Yeah, it sucks.
It's stupid, but yeah.
But what they're doing over there, they're kind of doing their own shit, I guess, and it's like, well, but some people are like, if you like it or you like certain, oh, it's whatever. It's like, no, I like what they're doing. I think their stuff is good. Now, I follow them on Twitter. Yeah, I follow them on Twitter. Do they share too much shit? Yeah, they share too. In certain like anything that's Common America, they get a lot of fan art and stuff. They share it. I mean, they're having mangas made in Japan. Like they have a studio or like some other company is in Japan are doing Common America mangas.
wow.
Like, it's called like Common Academy or something. And it's like they're doing this something else. And it's like they're doing all this cool shit. Like they're making
I don't even
vinyl
know who they
statues.
are.
And stuff.
So
I gotta look them up because I don't even know. I probably do, but don't remember.
It's the one with the blonde chick that kind of looks like Captain Marvel. It started off as a spoof and then became like this. Like, actually, it's pretty decent. The characters have like arcs, and it's not bad. It's pretty good. And they're putting out books every so often.
it's kind of a cross between a Bratz look with an anime style. I don't know. It's just,
I'll show you. I bought the first.
Yeah, show me because I have an art Common America
omnibus. I got the first
pretty
omnibus.
common
here.
actually. Now that I look it up, Common America being very common on Twitter.
Yeah.
I
Thought it. I really liked the character. She was bubbly and friendly, and she wants to. She's a seamstress, so she just wants to make things, and then she gets powers, and it's just lovely. She's just a lovely character.
Yeah.
Bubbly and so friendly.
Line?
Like she just loves everyone, and I find her very appealing.
There you go.
Yeah,
that doesn't appeal to me as far.
But these are the guys at Comic Comics. They also have Eric Conte, also doing
Canetti.
Arc Athena. Is it Canetti?
Canetti.
Eric Canetti.
Is it? Yeah, they do pick. They do. Every once in a while, they'll throw jabs at CG, mainly like Ethan and stuff. Sweetie, you need to go to bed. You can't be under my desk.
Well, that's probably why you're gonna.
But I think they don't like each other. So you know what I mean? They don't like Ethan and them don't like each other, so they're always kind of like. Well, it's kind of like a backhanded thing sometimes, and they're just like, "Oh, we didn't say anything." So that part does irk me. I haven't bought. This is the only book that I bought was Volume 1.
I think the backhanded stuff is the stuff that because even if I don't like somebody, I'm usually not going to say so. And I'm just like, it's just indifference is usually where I'll go. Because I'm like, do your thing, I'll do my thing. That's probably better than.
But their price too. This is like $30.
I really like the cover. The interior art didn't do much for me, but it's not.
Yeah, this is the first one. Every volume gets better and better. The guy improves every book.
Well, but that's good.
It's
I mean, you always listen. Yeah, it does look better.
Yeah,
but I mean, that's a style that a lot of people like. It's just not.
Yeah. It's kind of anime-esque, but not. But
right. It's on the border.
This is
like
still
American
kind of
version.
old. This is still kind of old. This is the omnibus, I think, or something.
These covers look like Glory from Youngbloods.
Mm-hmm. And they're all hard. They're all hard. They're all hardcover and stuff. But a lot of cheesecake stuff. When you look at the book itself, there's no really too much cheesecake in it. All the promotional stuff and everything's kind of cheesecake. But when you get in the book, it's she's wholesome and all the characters are good. It's not bad.
And she has rivalry with this other chick, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah,
I like it.
Well, I get that they had the second omnibus. I'll probably scoop it up. Just be like, okay, cool. I'll get the omnibus just to check it out, but I'm not going to buy every issue. I'll just wait till the omnibuses come out.
Well, it's again like your audience. Like I know that book's not for me. Like I know that. Like I don't have any issues with anybody. Like,
They're
go
putting
for it.
they're putting out 4 books like a year, 5 books a year. You know, so
Hey
they're
Jay,
you know,
you got a buddy
I
behind.
know, I know, I know.
Here, you
You
trying
should
to
be
ignore her so you
sleeping.
go back to bed.
I know. I was hoping she'd go to bed. You should be going to sleep, sweetie. Mm-hmm.
Too cute though.
Mm-hmm. No, you better go talk to mommy about that. You're gonna get me in trouble.
So Tank
Go talk
says
to mommy.
AA is great. The folks who produce it can't stop picking fights with CG, which is a big turnoff. And I agree. That would be a turnoff to me as well.
Yeah.
But I know the book wise, it's not for me, but it looked good.
I'd rather spend that energy promoting projects I like. Yeah. I mean, but it's
Yeah,
like, you know, but if you like it, if you mention it, it's like, it's like,
Well, the
oh,
line, the comment he had before that, I have plenty of people that I can't stand. Good luck finding out who they are because I'm flipping adult. And that's the reality is like, yeah, there's plenty of people I can't stand. You know, nobody, I'm not going to sit here and go off about it. It's like, it's being an adult, really.
Okay, then you need to go to bed. Go to sleep. No, go to bed, sweetie. Am I gonna have to stop this stream right now? No, go on. You know it's bedtime. I'll turn the stream right around.
I'll turn the stream around. Where's my pencil?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not like, hey, Captain America's the greatest, but if you mention it, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, well, and that's again that makes them on the lips of people, good or bad, and that is kind of, it does keep you relevant to a certain extent, right? If you have a good product, that's always gonna keep you like people talking, or curiosity will get the better of somebody, and they're like, oh, I really like this, you know.
Yeah,
curiosities, you say?
But you can't like.
Yeah, speaking of
And
curiosities,
Speaking of curiosities and oddities,
maybe you can find them at some kind of emporium, maybe.
maybe an emporium of some kind.
Maybe.
But you know, there's plenty of people I don't like. I actually don't really care for Ethan, so, but you know, he's out there doing his stuff, and
yeah, but I tend to find endearing things with everybody. So even if I don't like them, I'll try to find something that I do like about them.
Yeah, he's very charismatic. I will give Ethan that. Holy smokes!
Well, that's for sure. There's no denying that.
Yeah,
love him or hate him, that is truth.
Just a few of the practices that I've seen him do, which I don't agree with, but
right.
Well, he's I got nothing really against him. He's a great artist, so
yeah, good artist.
But yeah, I don't know. I just stay away from it all.
Yep.
Well, again,
I miss Fractober, dude. That's what I miss.
Oh yeah,
Fractober was so dope.
Yeah, nice segue. It's like August. I miss Fractober.
I know. Hopefully he'll be able to do it. I don't know, man. It's gonna
right.
be here right around the corner. Like I say, it's August. Yeah, it's like holy shit. It's like 2 months ago.
I know. Well, that's why this move that I'm going through, I'm like, it feels so pressing, even though I know I'll have plenty of time once I'm not working this job, you know. So very Will Rogers of you, Odin. I'm wondering what was Will Rogers of me.
I don't know. This thing I don't know, or trying to find everybody. Will Rogers or Fred Rogers? That's more like Mr. Rogers.
How about Roy Rogers? The singing cowboy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I grew up on old country stuff and things like that. Will Rogers is old, dude.
Santag's streaming too? By God, what the fuck, man?
Jesus Christ.
You moved from Tuesday to Wednesday. It just can't escape.
I know. It's like, jeez. I just didn't want to stream. I got sick of streaming against
Jason and Luke.
Topicless, yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta check on this kiddo. She's flipping the switch over.
Oh, you're all good, brother. Jason just jumped in. I'm going live in 3 minutes. As you should. And,
That's it.
No overcrowded night. Why not me?
I'm drawing this because of you, Jason.
You sound so angry about it.
Jason.
I like it. I like it. I'm struggling with a certain image. It's pissing me off. Not really pissing me off, just frustrating me.
This isn't the picture that we talked about, though, Jason. So I was trying to draw this yesterday because you were drawing Alien. And that's the picture that wasn't working out, and I just couldn't get it. Nothing was working. I was going, this is rubbish. So I thought I'll give it another crack at it today.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you drew Alien yesterday, and then you went,
No,
"Screw
he
that, I'm
drew
doing
Alien.
Predator."
Yeah, he drew Alien yesterday, and I wanted to draw Predator to go along with it.
Right.
Because I drew Ripley once. I think I've...
Ooh, nice.
Where's my Ripley drawing?
I think I've seen your Ripley. It was really good.
Yeah, she came out all right, I think. So it's here somewhere. Let's do Ripley. Where are you? Where are you, Ripley?
Please believe
I
it.
know it's hidden because oh, there it is. Open Ripley. Because he drew Alien, so I drew Ripley.
Yeah, that's so good. By the way.
And thank you.
Color
So
likeness.
he was drawing Alien again last night, and I thought, okay, well, I've drawn Ripley. I was nearly going to draw Jones. I thought that would have been funny.
Oh yeah.
But
Bishop.
no. Yeah, or Bishop, yeah. But I thought, I'll draw a Predator, but yeah, it wasn't working out.
Yeah. Well, I like what you got going. So.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay, thank you. On Mad Max vs. Predator.
Yeah, that'd be a good show.
Yeah, it's like they dress the same, so it's a given.
Yeah. I was always I didn't mind the Dark Horse comic, but I was always unimpressed with the movies Alien vs. Predator.
Yeah,
They weren't too bad. I enjoyed them for what they were.
what they were.
They just didn't have enough aliens and predators in them.
Yeah.
Like it was all about the humans, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I was tuning in for aliens versus predators.
Yes.
Not humans talking about it.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Why isn't Jason in here? Come on, Jason.
He's streaming on his own channel.
Oh, that's
Hey,
true.
streaming in 3 minutes. Going live in 3 minutes. But stay here.
He reckons Predator's easier to draw than Alien. Oh.
I mean, that might make sense because it's just a human body with a big old dread head on it.
I think the human anatomy in that essence makes it easier, but
Yeah, maybe so.
I think they're both fairly difficult. They're intricate designs. Both. Of
Yeah.
them.
I guess if you're drawing Predator without the mask or with the mask is the thing too, you know. Because if you're drawing them with the mask on, that's easier than without the mask.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get that, they mandibles or whatever you want to call it.
No mandibles, yeah.
That's a doozy. So I do want to try to attempt that one time. So
Oh yeah, but I draw like organic things better than tech things.
yeah,
So I would actually probably prefer to draw without the mask and draw that mouth because it's more organic.
yeah. it could be fun. So
Right now, I can't draw anything. I
And,
can. I'm working on it.
and I'm like, what the heck?
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
yeah, that was me yesterday. I ended up drawing this because I couldn't draw anything else.
Well, that turned out great. So
There you go, boob Dan.
no harm, no foul.
Nothing was working. I was going, no, I'm just gonna start scribbling, and that's what came out.
I like it. It turned out great.
There we go. That looks better.
Okay, I think that's all right.
Let's turn this a little bit. It's gonna drive me crazy.
So I saw you shared it out, J-Bot. Did you listen to the track?
Dude, man, that thing kicked ass.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we worked
I was
hard on
like-
that. So I was like,
I was
I
like,
don't know
this is
what
the
you
shit.
thought.
If I
Yeah,
put
it was
the,
like you get nervous about that stuff, just like when you put your book out or something. You're like, this is something I put a lot of time into. I hope people like it. You know?
yeah, yeah, no, that was awesome, dude.
Thanks, man.
I didn't see it. I apologize.
What's wrong?
Well, there's still time.
You hate
It's
music?
on YouTube as we
Yeah,
speak.
it's just a track, but it was 7 minutes. Was that one track?
Yeah, that's one track. So that's track 2 on the album. So we have track 1 and 2 fully complete, and track 1 is the one if you sign up for Kill Them Dead on Indiegogo that we'll be sending out here soon.
Nice. Yeah, that was awesome, dude.
Thanks. Yeah, and then the full album will be, I mean, tracks are going to be varying lengths, but it's going to be 80 minutes overall. So the track 1, track 2, and then a smaller track is one side of an LP. It's about 30 minutes, roughly 20-ish. So. Ray, you missed the track?
No, Ray.
I actually played it for you before, but it's on YouTube on the Broken Compass channel. If you go to the live
we
videos,
can play it right now.
play it now.
I don't
that's
know.
true.
We don't have licensing rights to play
The
it.
copyright infringement will shut you down.
Yeah, Shitbird wants a all Predator movie on their home planet, entirely subtitled.
Exactly, that's the thing I wanted, because the aliens wouldn't talk. I don't think they have their own language except for like animal style. But that's what I wanted was like Aliens vs Predator, and there was a lot of like alien dialogue, like how they were gonna attack or Predator dialogues, how they're gonna attack the aliens. And, yeah,
That was on the Broken Compass YouTube, right?
it is. Yep. Yeah, you have to go to the live. It's not under the videos. It's under the live.
Friday Night
because
Leap
we
is
premiered
coming
it.
back, man.
That's true.
Ah, but
September 8th. Mark your
I know.
calendars in crayon, as James.
Can't wait that long, guys. Can't wait that long.
Well, he wanted to do it after I got moved. So
That's a
like,
good, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good idea. Let's share. Beep, boop, beep. We'll pause this. And let's share.
Yeah, we've got some things to announce that we haven't announced, but I can hint at it. Is we brought on another book, like the first book that James and I aren't involved in. That's
Mhm.
going to be publishing soon. The whole
that's
book's
cool.
done. We're talking him into adding like a few more pages because there's some story things that we want. But super awesome dude and a great book. So we're excited to have him on board. But we'll make that official announcement soon. But it's pretty cool to have somebody else who's not even, it's just doing their own thing. Like, hey, can I jump in? Like, yeah,
That's cool.
I
Yeah.
like what you're doing.
I'm gonna start it up. Let me know if you guys can hear it or not. I'm about to hit it.
You what?
I can hear it.
Is that good?
Yeah, I can hear it, man. And if anyone doesn't know, I do the vocals on this, and that's why another reason why I'm so like
Yeah.
proud of it. Very metal.
I love it, dude. I'm not even a metal guy. I'm like, dude, this is dope.
If it speaks to non-metal people, then I'm really happy with
I think Berserker is changing me.
that. There you go. You better get into metal now.
Somewhere in the afterlife of snarling teeth and sea, the souls within begin to spark for the fate we all shall be. The very man he knows away beyond the stars. Far from life and far from fear, we're dead, we've come this far. And the bowmen are monsters, and the rowers are thieves, and the endless endeavor brings you farther from me. Somewhere lost and deep in time, a old man grits his teeth with a slash whip beneath the stars, not knowing what to be. The dental of Mark Antony leads and rolls away. Lost to life and fought for fear, will die again today. And the bowmen are monsters, and the rowers are thieves, and the endless endeavor, but the husk, she breaks free on her endless quest. She's dying again. She does not know death, for she is It's bound forever in the sea and on the shore. Lost souls and monsters swarm in endless gore, endless This darkest night, these cursed souls fight, bodies fall into the sea. Forming a ranking, men on top.
Bo Biggs in the chat.
Deep down, though, all my songs are about beating death.
The word is light all through the night. A seven chains are cut.
dude, man, that's so good.
There it is.
That's
Thanks,
so damn
bro.
good,
Hold
man.
on.
I want more.
I'm like, more is coming. So shout out to Mo. It's good to see you. It's been a bit. So hey,
Mo motherfucking Biggs.
very, very Blind Guardian-esque. I like that. Yeah, Blind Guardian was an influence on what we were going for. Blind Guardian and Man of War and Iron Maiden were all big influences.
That's awesome. Is that Blind Guardian from Sacred fame?
Sacred?
Yeah, Sacred. Oh
I
no,
don't
maybe
know.
that's something else. No, that's I think it might be some other band. There was a Sacred 2 is like a Diablo clone.
Oh, okay.
And they had like this metal band in it, I think.
And I think you can watch a concert of them, and it's a hidden thing in the game that you get to
Oh,
watch a
nice.
live concert from them.
That's funny.
That's so cool.
It might be. That sounds.
It could be. I mean,
It might be.
I know bands have like done cool things like that. Like back when I was playing, I would have jumped on something like that. I'm like, yeah, be on a soundtrack of a game and like get a video as a secret thing. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they did the some of the songs and stuff for it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, it is. Because one of the things, it's them like in the game, like they're like
that's awesome.
they're actually like 3D models and stuff in the game, dressed like bards and shit.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean they definitely have that aesthetic. But that was the thing for like the comic book soundtrack and the theme of the book. We're like, we got to do a power metal album. It's got to be power metal because it's got the grandiose, but it's still aggressive.
Yeah,
because the book is pretty aggressive. So.
It's very like epic too. Like Power Metal has this epic like big shit seem like whoa, like epic is in like fucking Homer epic. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like this whole like it just adds to like this giant mythos and stuff of it. But yeah, that was great, dude. That was awesome.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we're excited for more.
I mean, I forgot about Blind Guardian. I'm gonna have to start listening to their shit now.
Oh yeah, Blind Guardian's fun. I mean, a lot of those power metal bands, and there's a spectrum of like heaviness. Like what we're doing on this is a little heavier than like Blind Guardian, but yeah, I think because it has a very epic feel to it. Everything is grandiose and larger than life. So one band we modeled it after was Man of War, and it's funny because in CZ and chats, it's always Hail, and they have a song called Hail and Kill. But I freaking love that song. It's some questionable lyricism, but it's funny. Mo says everyone hates this duck was definitely on the spectrum. That's true. And I sang it for you, for crying out loud. Mo, you're still welcome.
Let's put my sleepy music on now.
Yeah, let's have a refresher.
That was the idea of the art jam was to like play different music while we drew.
Oh yeah.
But it just was gonna be so like was so hard, like trying to have like,
because you couldn't like you upload a song, but then it just plays the song. So like you have to like I would have to like I would have like kind of capture or get the track and edit it in iMovie, put it together, import it as a video file that has to be so big, or an audio file that could only be so big, and then upload it as an audio track. It's just like, oh god.
You're like, I don't want to put this kind of work in. I wouldn't either.
Because I didn't care about copyright stuff. It just was a big part of it too. Was like, even if I shared it, it would be big screen. If we found that on YouTube, and then ads. So it's just like,
yeah, dealing with ads.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was awesome, dude. That's shit. Just buy it just because the albums. Just get the vinyls, dude. Because the vinyls happen to come with a comic book.
Back in my music days, like I had a lot of fans, and they were like constantly like sending me old footage or something like, I wish you were still playing and shit like that. And then I'm like, well, I'm into comics now. That's what I do now is I make comics. And then they're like, well, comics are cool, but I'm not, So I'm like, I have all these like basically fans, that I'm like, how do I get them with both?
Yeah.
I can cover both. Because there's people I know are going to back the campaign who couldn't care less about the story or the art or any, they'll probably think it's cool, but they're not going to be like, that's not going to be why they get it. So,
Yeah.
like the lo-fi palette cleanser Shipper says. Yeah, it's time to chill.
This was supposed to be a quick one, and now it's just like, ugh.
So your typical kind of jam though, J-Bot, you like 90s punk kind of.
Yeah. Stuff like Suicide Machines, Rants, is a big one. The Interrupters are really good right now. Yeah, just kind of stuff like that. I'm not a big pop punk guy. Maybe like kind of Blink 182, like their old stuff, but once they get past their third or fourth album, when it became on MTV, I'm just like, ugh, like okay,
this isn't even punk anymore. I mean, well, I don't. Yeah, I was always like a hardcore guy, so it's like to me, I'm like, it's all pop punk.
Yeah, if I went hardcore, it was like the Casualties or something like that, which was just like ice cream and shit, but it was still awesome. And then also classics like the Ramones. Probably a big one.
I love the Ramones.
Love the Ramones. I'm a big fan of the Clash. Or I listen to them a lot. But when I was in high school, it was all like my favorite band was Rage Against the Machine. Man, I fucking love those guys.
Yeah, to this day, that first album I can play front to back and just love it. Like the musicianship was really freaking good. It was like Black Sabbath riffs with like funky rhythms, and what Tom Morello did on guitar, of course, was like insane.
Yeah, Evil Empire was very good too. But that was the first one that I heard from him and that I owned from him. And even like Battle of Los Angeles was pretty good too, as a follow up to those two, because it's hard to.
Yeah, I mean they were all good albums, and I think they're just extremely talented musicians, so they were going to put out good stuff. But that first one grabbed me the most.
Yeah.
But at the time, there wasn't anybody doing anything like that. It was like,
it
was pretty unique. And then it became like a thing, like rap metal. You're like, oh, okay, not a lot of people do this.
Yeah,
none of them do it as good.
And everybody's like Limp Bizkit. I'm like, oh man,
it was never. Yeah, I never got the traction.
I mean, they had some good songs and it was cool, but then it was like, but I never owned an album, Let's see. Mo Big says they'll buy it for the music, but hopefully the book can hook them. Like when I offer a free comic with the purchase of a 10-gram rock. Now they're hooked on 2 of my products. There you go. Hey, Fanta. Thanks for tuning in. Always nice to see you.
Hello, Fanta.
So, Hocky, what's your music? Like, I know you turned me on to you're a W. Gibson guy, and then you turned me on to some band from Australia that I'd never heard of, and you're like, they're pretty famous. And I'm like, I didn't know.
Which band was that?
Men at Work.
No, it wasn't Men at Work. I know them.
Cold Chisel? Wouldn't have been Cold Chisel.
No.
I do love Cold Chisel, but no, I'm a pop rock. So
pop rock,
yeah. So Bare Naked Ladies is my favorite.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, but I do like rock. So Cold Chisel they're a rock band.
Yeah.
But if you listen to them, but you probably wouldn't say that. You might say they're rock. I don't know. Jimmy Barnes was the lead singer, and you've probably heard songs of Jimmy Barnes, but I don't know who else. I'm just trying to think of.
Hunters and
Other-
Collectors. Is that it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Most
I
of-
do like
most of
Hunters
these.
and Collectors, but that's when I was singing on Darkish channel.
Darkish, yeah.
Mo wanted me to sing a Hunters and Collectors song, so
I only did it once, and part of the reason is I can't get my, like if I share a YouTube video with a karaoke version, I can't hear it and sing at the same time. And so I tried to set that up, and I was like, "Oh, this ain't working." I'm like, "I'm just gonna do an a cappella song." Mo was there, and I did. I started a joke by the Bee Gees, a cappella.
Ray,
That's the only thing I ever did.
See, Fantasist Ray, did you see my tweet? Zeet. I tagged Tuggin. Zeet sounds like
Zeke, yeah. That's
Zeet.
Well, that whole phrase, like if you just read it on its own merit, is funny. Did you see my tweet? Zeke tagged Tug.
Now the song, if the band that I suggested, did you listen to them? I'm just trying to figure out who it was.
I did, and the problem is, it kind of like stayed there. I'm like, oh, this is good. Like you've probably heard the song, and I hadn't, which is weird because I know my rock history pretty well, and so it was new to me. But it's obviously probably different in Australia, even though most rock superstars, it crosses over country-wise. But I didn't know who they were, and I can't remember the name.
Can you remember the song?
No, I'm sorry. I wish I could, so I could you go, oh yeah. I don't remember any of that.
I can't recall at all what I suggested. So,
I think it was just a random reference, and you're like, "What? You never heard of them?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's weird because I know most." It was an AC/DC shipper. No, I do know.
Everyone knows Akadaka.
Yeah, I was just gonna say my favorite Aussie band will always be AC/DC.
That's what the kids are calling it now. Zeets. It sounds like a fart from the front. Is what it sounds like.
Zeet.
I do remember telling you about a band, but I don't remember it myself. Right. As I say, yeah.
Yeah. Now I've got to go watch old J-Bot streams and be like, "Who was that band?" It's gonna bother me now. So now I do have to.
It was a couple of months ago, wasn't it? Too.
Yeah, it was way back. Yeah, like 2 or 3 months ago. Either way, I did enjoy the song. I just can't. I didn't enjoy it so much that I listened to it more.
Oh yeah.
Remembered the name.
Was it heavy or was it light? What type of sound?
It was pop rock, like you were saying. It is pop rock, like up your alley. But I don't know. So I don't know why I keep thinking of Rainbow, which it wasn't Rainbow, obviously, but that. The second wave of the band Rainbow, when they lost Dio and they lost Richie Blackmore, then they became like a full-on pop rock band. They had a song called "Since You've Been Gone," and for some reason, that's what keeps popping in my head when I'm trying to remember it. Probably because the video was at the same time, like that early '80s video.
Now, pop rock, was it a sort of a ballad pop rock, or was it like a upbeat, lifting?
Yeah, it was upbeat. It was kind of funky. Yeah, it wasn't a ballad. I think if it was a ballad, I probably would.
Look, J-Bot's there. He's watching the old streams to find out what it was.
Yes.
I'm about to ask the chat a question here for Berserker. Because I've been working on it. I don't know if you can see that. If I do color, let's see if it pops up. Yeah, I don't know what color I'm gonna make his loincloth fur that he has on his gauntlets and stuff. So I'm between black or red.
Make it flesh colored.
You're like, hey, now.
That I'm just getting glare off of
that.
Yeah,
I gotta fix that real quick.
I can't see.
Yeah, you gotta do that
anything.
One. And let's show. Where's that at? You see the preview window and the settings.
I've never heard of Alien Weaponry Shipper.
No, I haven't either.
I like the name though. it's appropriate to the Alien and Predator talk.
Was it ACDC?
Yeah.
Like everyone knows ACDC. I think
I would have been like, I'd never heard of them.
Yeah, color's not coming out too well.
So
was
is
the
that
other
red
choice?
right now?
That is red, but it's like a
maroon.
yeah, but it's not. And here it's a red.
Oh yeah,
It's like red.
yeah, showing
That's
up like burnt
Yeah.
sienna.
Yeah, like a
it
Nintendo
looks
red.
like a maroon color from here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure this out. How I can get this to work better. Right. Exposure? No. Jesus, not exposure. Shit. Or gain. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be a red. It's like it's a deep red. It's not like a dark red. It's just like a
What you do is you
Or like
upload
this.
it to a drive or some kind of cloud, and then you pull up your screen on your.
yeah. Why didn't I? I'm just gonna. I could just airdrop it on my Mac.
Yeah, yeah. There's ways, and then you can just share this.
Yeah, I'll just share that. Drop that on there. Well, we don't have to look at this now. I'll fix the shit later. Let's do. We don't need to hide that, and we don't need to look at that. There we go. Cool. There we go.
Real quick, I will be right.
All right. There's that one. Because it might go red or it might go black, but when I picture him in my head, I keep seeing the black. And I figured, why don't I ask somebody? My wife's like red. I was like, okay.
Oh, hey, J-Bot, do you need anything downstairs? I'm just going to take the elevator. Bing. Bing. Here I come.
Oh, you're such a nerd.
I'm going to use the stairs.
Oh, he's like, Odin, was it air supply?
It was not air supply.
It was not air supply.
They had a weird name, whatever it was. That's why when Mo said that one band, Hunters and Collectors, I was like, maybe that was it, but I don't think that was it either.
I don't think it was Hunters and Collectors.
But it wasn't Air Supply, because I know them.
I was
It
trying
was
to
a weird name.
wasn't Taxi Ride?
That could be it. I think I would like light bulb when you actually say it. So like,
Yeah.
I just know it was weird because I think you had to say it like 3 times for me to be. I was like, what? What are they called? Say again?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
That looks great, by the way, J-Bot. I love it.
So we got red.
Red.
All right.
No,
And then
it wouldn't have been Boys to Men.
No.
What is it?
Boys to Men's American.
Not Boys to Men. Choir Boys. Wouldn't have been Choir Boys.
Choir Boys, maybe. Gosh,
black.
Red.
I don't know. I like the black.
And here's the thing. So like my wife said red. I was like, cool, red. And then ever since like I did this one and I've been like thinking of the story in my head, he's been wearing the black when I picture him in my brain.
Well, I like the black. I don't know if I like the texture. That you're
Yeah,
using
this
as
is a I was experimenting with different brushes.
Yeah, that looks
to
like
give
the-
a
like
texture
fucking
to the actual colors, you know. I
Right.
kind of want to look like it was like colored with color pencils or something, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, you don't
It's
want it
all
like a
experiment stuff.
straight black, but I don't know. I like the black partially because it just looks so metal. I can't help
I almost feel like he
it.
pops as a character more in the black.
Go back to the red again.
Yeah.
You know?
The red.
It looks like Sugar Chris. It kind of looks like a dress. With the black, it looked less like a dress.
Yeah. See, that looks like it to me. The black looks like a fur of like something that he killed, and he's like wearing it. You know,
Mo says black. And Mo says blokes to mates.
Blokes to mates.
Poor Sugar. Yeah, he leans into it, or else it might have gone away. But now it's like his shtick.
so we got
It's
2
whole-
black, 1 red.
2 black, 1 red.
Fanta,
I mean, ultimately, it's your choice.
red or black. I like them both, but ever since I did the black one, that's how I picture them in my head. Shitbird says black. That's 3 black, 1 red.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting outvoted. Well, the other thing is, you said, Jay, that when you pictured it in your head, that you
Yeah,
pictured it
Fantas is black. Yeah, Fantas is black. Yeah. At first it was red until I did the black one, and then I was like, oh shit. To me, I could see him better for some reason. When I put the red on, like he kind of gets lost with the color. You know
That's
what I mean?
true. The contrast of the black really,
He pops.
yeah.
With the contrast of the black. But I might have to tweak, depending how the book goes. I don't know if I'm gonna do color yet or not, or if it's gonna be black and white.
Right.
Or if I'm gonna do different stuff.
If it's black and white, it's a moot point.
Yeah. That's kind of. I might work some color in there somehow.
No, if it's black and white, I might go with black.
But the cover too, with the cover, the cover is going to be.
That's
colored.
true. You're going to put some color on the cover,
Yeah.
more than likely. Of course, on my black and white book, I did a black and white cover as well.
Yeah, Mo says the red will detract from the impact of the blood splatters. The thing is that none of the blood in the book is going to be red.
As long as it's
all the
not
blood's
black,
black.
He's fighting monsters, so they're
It's all
going to be.
black
It's going to be like purple or green or What I
there
mean?
you go. Red. Give him the red loincloth and black blood.
Well, he doesn't bleed. Stuffing comes out too. So.
Well, not his blood, but the monsters.
Make me bleed my own blood. Will this book read from back to no? What are you talking about?
Oh, yep. No need to worry, Mo. It'll read
Oh, that's if it's black and white
properly.
Because Robo was saying like keep the black and white because the style reminded him of the OG Turtles, and he was saying do it black and white.
Oh yeah.
With the texture.
Yeah, I think that's it though. Like if you do the black and white,
It'll be textured. It's gonna be.
Yeah, you did end up having to do more rendering somehow or another, whether it's just color texture or what, or like.
Yeah, these don't have any of the
tone.
red. Yeah, these don't have. Actually, I think I hid that one by mistake. This one doesn't have the rendering on any of the hatching on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this. Yeah, I did the wrong.
It
doesn't. It doesn't really.
Maybe it's just the brush. I don't like the brush. Maybe if I saw it cleaner.
Yeah,
might-
yeah. It's
might
not
like-
going.
I might-
It's not going to look like that.
Yeah,
Red.
but I say I still like the red, but it's all good.
So the dress in Curiosities is it a red dress?
It's orange.
It's
Orange.
orange.
I've got
Orange.
An orange dress. An orange dress.
Let's see.
Can I close that?
Statistical 0.
I've got
Oh,
it here.
Stat Zero, what's up, bud? Popping in to listen a bit and say hi before I get some sleep. I always enjoy watching Stat
Nice.
Zero stuff.
This
His strips and the way he turns that stuff out is so
Yeah,
damn
that's pretty cool stuff.
Ever gonna do a physical book stat? Like that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's the dress.
His cartoons are funny too. Like his cartoons are fucking funny. Like 3 panels. I'm like, oh, that's great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, the dress is good stuff too. Orange
Fuck that dress. Look at this.
is the new black.
Yeah.
So the book would be some kind of tech. I'm still playing with the texture, but black and white it would look. it would.
I would dig that. I mean, this black and white, yeah. If you're doing, especially if you leave that texture, and if you could somehow replicate, I mean, you could with line work in ink as well. But you could do gray wash for the sky. You could just do it in different grays. Are you going to do it traditional or are you going to do it digital?
I think I'm doing digital because that's how I did this. This is all digital.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a mixture because what I did is I drew this first. Like I drew it in pencil.
Yeah.
And then I just took a picture of it and then put in Procreate, and then I was able to like go loose and mess around and go work a little bit looser on it, and play around with it. Yeah. And then so then I inked it, kind of using some rough brushes in Procreate, and then that kind of let me mess around with layers and tweak stuff out. So I'll probably draw traditional in terms of like the roughs will be traditional, and then stuff.
That's a good way.
Once it hits this thing, it's gonna go digital. I'm thinking.
Then you can do whatever after that. But I would love a book that had this art style. No changes, no making it look more like ink. It looks like, it looks like pencils, but it looks cool. It's got great tone.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's the idea. It would, if it's black and white, it'd be like this.
Dude, your skull coming out of the mountaintop. That is one of the coolest things ever.
That came out pretty neat. Yeah. I'm proud of that.
It looks like Frazetta's original Conan painting, the one that was on Conan the Barbarian novel, where he's standing with the sword and the girl at his legs, but he's standing on people. But there's like that melting skull behind him. It's very faint. Reminds me of that. That's super cool.
There's a big jar.
It's rad, even
fucking coming out of big ass soul jar there.
The soul jar.
Yeah, the light's coming out of
Yeah, that's great, man. I would.
It would look like
in this style. I would be down.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Well, and again, if you like totally cleaned it up ink wise and made it all dark blacks and hatching or gray wash, I think it would lose something. I really actually think it looks cool in this style because I don't think anyone's doing a full book in this look.
Cool. Yeah, no, I thought it would. I get to be a little bit loose with it, have more fun with it, and then also, have it look different. I don't think I want to do it clean because in my head I don't see it clean. I would love it to look like. I would love it to just look like Calvin and Hobbes. You know what I mean? With that rough, not all the lines are finished, the different varying line weights and stuff like that. I would love it. I think I bought ink stuff. I actually have inking shit too. Like I bought ink stuff the other day to mess around a bit. So I might start playing with that too. I think
if you did two different styles or two different looks between when they're in the fantasy world and when they're in the real world, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're probably already thinking that, but
that's where I was thinking the color.
Yeah, like the color changes from one to the other.
Yeah, when they go to the color, when in the real world it's color, and then in the other world it's black and white. Until maybe something happens, and then maybe he'll be. We'll now play around with the color a little bit, but it won't be like. It'll be. We're just filling the color in. There's not going to be. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be one of those things where because of the detail I'd put on it, if I did do it color, it just would be color, and that's it. Like it's not going to be like let's do gradient color, let's do because all that stuff's going to be in the rendering itself. It'll be flats. Like all the colors will be flat because all the detail and shadings and everything else.
Well, that'll be much easier for sure.
But I want that. I want a texture to it, like a color pencil texture. Like I don't want it just to be flat.
I don't know what my colorist used, but especially on the first stuff he was sending me, it was like it looked like watercolor, but it was digital. But it looked like a heavy watercolor, like a real thicker watercolor, and I loved it. I was like, it looks like old school coloring, old school traditional coloring. So.
Let's see with that, and yeah, this brush I used on the black one, is doo doo. It's a charcoal blot.
You don't know till you try, right?
Yeah, that's the fun part, is trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, once you get it down, then it's set. Just go with it.
And I had to like write down like, well, how did I do it? Because I want to remember what it is. Because if I like, oh, I found it. How did I get that look? I don't remember.
Right. I've been there before. I'll remember.
I get sent.
Now you should be able to save it as a profile or something. You know, like.
Yeah, I think
This
you
is the
can.
texture I want to use.
Yeah, you can even say. I know you could save different brushes and then different and then name them different stuff too, and then you can put them in your own category. Even like you can make your own palettes and stuff. So I got to make palettes.
Yeah, and it would be worth it, especially if you want the cohesive look.
That one. This is. Yeah, this one kind of has the shading on it. Let's share this one a little bit. Oh, Stat Zero says, looking at it, working on some stuff as I can find some time. You having a, and here's the thing. I'm really thinking about doing horizontal.
I know you're talking about that.
Yeah, because I think I was watching Stat and he was saying the Calvin and Hobbes books that are coming out, they're the same format, because that's the format I would love, a horizontal format, but they come in the slipcase that you slide them in and then they stand up normally on your bookshelf.
Yeah.
So they don't stick out. You know,
that was what we were originally talking about for Kill Them Dead, because we were going to do a horizontal, but then with a slipcase, so that the binding of the slipcase still stood up on your bookshelf the same as all the others.
Yeah.
Which would be cool. I mean, slipcases are cool anyway.
Yeah, Shipbird says the rough sketch look makes it look like a child's imagination in a good way, of course. Cool effect. Thanks, man. That's kind of what I was going for. I don't want it to look, if it's like, you know, it's a nightmare realm, it's dreamland. It's, you know, I don't want it to look just like normal. Plus, I think it'll stand out as well.
Yeah.
Like, that looks different. Hooray!
Well, again, if you're separating the two, the real world from the fantasy world, you want them to look different.
So this one's not the right color, but it has the what I do. Did I just minimize that? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's what. So this has some of the rendering on it. So this has the. Now lets me play with the opacity on that layer too, because I got the lines on one layer and then the shadings on another layer. So the shading originally is darker, but right now I'm doing it lighter. So it looks more. So it would just really be flat, like just flat color with a texture.
But you have like a texture. Yeah.
Yeah, and then all the shading, you know, all the rendering comes from the shading itself. So.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. Like, if you have the same texture that you have on the red with the black.
Yeah.
Because you did a different texture on the black, but I like the texture on the red. It's a little more opaque.
And I'm thinking I'm going to do not a black, but maybe a lighter, not necessarily lighter, but maybe a couple shades lighter, maybe like a dark, very dark purple, almost black. You know?
Yeah, you don't want it like completely black, because that's going to be too stark.
Yeah, so something with a little bit of color in it, I think would be kind of neat.
You would do it totally black if your rendering was totally black, like all those shadow lines. If you made those full black, then maybe you could make his whole outfit black and it wouldn't bother it. But... Well, I'm excited for Berserker, man. I like it.
Yeah, I'm having fun messing around with it. And sometimes I like think of stuff, and I think about how I might end the book, you know, because I'm debating if it's gonna be just a one and done or whatever. And then sometimes I'm just like, oh, you know, I don't know, or where I can go with this. The idea is pretty interesting too. So,
complete an arc. That's all I ask for. You can continue on, just complete the arc.
Yes,
an arc in the story.
It's going to be.
That's right.
It could be either or, but it's not going to be. Yeah, it's not going to be a to be continued.
Right. Well, you can do.
I don't even mind continue stuff. You can
Right, but
continue.
like you have to complete one full story first.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like, I get what
You
you're
have to
saying.
tie something up to leave. You can leave people wanting more, but if you tie something up, they also leave a little satisfied. Just going, oh yeah, cool.
Right. I loved that first arc. What's the next one? You know.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then you got that little teaser for the next one. You know, like a splash page of like a new villain or something. Fanta, all caps. I'll let you read it.
For the love of all that is holy, I finally found it. Sign up for Hockey's book.
Yes, you should.
Damn.
Didn't realize you'd lost it.
There's the link.
No. Yeah, hopefully soon I'll get that.
I keep picturing him fighting skeleton soldier guys, but I don't want to draw skeleton soldier guys because I feel like that's just so fucking
Cliche.
yeah.
So Army of Darkness.
Yeah, right.
So like everything. Yeah. What would be a good substitute then?
I don't know.
Well, he's a toy, right?
Yeah.
What about another toy?
Yeah, well, it could be like
Hmm.
toy soldiers or something.
Yeah, it could be something like that. I have to do some, or just maybe just freaking monsters, you know.
Yeah. Well, it could be like a skeleton army, but they're not humans. They, you know, there would be like animals, some kind
That's
of.
what I was kind of thinking. These tentacle guys being, they were like the foot soldiers,
You know, with the armor and stuff, with the
Yeah.
stabby krakens or whatever. I don't know.
Stabby
Yeah,
krakens. I think.
but I feel like almost their design's too crazy for
Shanktopus.
them. Yeah, Shanktopusses. For them to just be like foot soldiers because their design's just so nutty.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Then you'd like have a ton of them. That would be
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah, that's what I think of them being like when he gets to that skull castle. That's what he's fighting when he gets there.
Yeah, they're like intermediate soldiers.
Yeah, they're like the Red Guard or whatever from Star Wars.
Well, you know, when you put that fake cap on it, it reminded me of like Spy Kids with the thumbs, the thumb warriors or whatever.
I never seen that.
You never saw it? Oh, my kids were at the right age to watch that. But like, yeah, the bad guy had a army of like these thumb-headed soldiers, so their heads were just like big thumbs.
Or maybe I do
Seems
skeletons.
like kids, I don't remember that. Which one was that?
the skeleton guys.
I thought that was the
First
first one. Yeah. With Antonio Banderas and like Cheech Marin and
Yeah.
It did a reboot or something. I heard.
Danny Trejo was in it.
They've got Robert Rodriguez got all his Mexican buddies in there. Because I would, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, he went full. This is a Latino movie.
Yeah. Skeletons, but they still have their musculature attached. I thought about something like that, some kind of warped.
Yeah.
See, I've been playing Remnant 2, and there's like root people in there. And I was like, oh, but I was like, I don't want to be too much like it. Gotta fly. Have a good night, day. Thanks for a bit of entertainment. No problem, man. Thanks for
Have a
stopping
good
by.
night.
I always appreciate it. Sign up for Kill Them Dead. If you go back in the beginning earlier in this stream, or you can go to Broken Compass Comics, Broken Compass Entertainment YouTube channel. You could listen to the song, to the first song from the Kill Them Dead album, and it's power metal, and it's fucking badass. It is dope.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's out there to be listened to now, and share it out, like it, share it, all that. Choptopus.
I like that. Yeah, I'm going to do different hand. One's going to be an axe. One's going to be a buzzsaw. You know, they're going to have different blades on the hands.
There you go. Then Shanktopus wouldn't work. It'd be Choptopus would work better. And then it could be Choptopi.
Even buzzsaws would be fucking crazy.
Oh
shit.
yeah, dude.
Nuts.
Well, you got to think they would be like accidentally cutting their own tentacles off sometimes. Like, oh, dang it.
Everyone's saying buy the stat zero. Yeah. If you haven't subbed to him, find him on YouTube. Statistical Zero. He does some Awesome streams. He's just chilling out, just like this, shooting the breeze with the chat. I got to stream with Kelsey the other day. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, no, I was on that same stream, but I came in late, like after you left.
Yeah, this one who's asleep on the couch now, a child who just was having a freaking fit, like wouldn't go to bed. I'm just like, like it's the one time I get to talk to Kelsey. Like, come on, man, cut me some slack.
Yeah, when I ended up jumping on, he left like right after I came on. I'm like, was it something I said, man?
Well, he's one of my favorite guys in season.
Waiting a long time to like be on a stream with you. Yeah, leave. No, it was I'm assuming that was Chad's first stream.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Chad. Hey, Jason, what's up, man?
How'd you get to hang out with Kelsey?
Yeah.
Chad invited me.
Chad invited you?
Yeah.
Thanks, Chad.
I know.
Thanks, Chad. That's fine. I only try to get you on my channel, help promote your book, and get you back. But hey, that's fine. Don't worry about it, Chad. That's okay, Chad.
He's on Bancroft, so he forgot about all of us now.
No, it's okay. It's okay. He can forget because, I only share out his campaign and tag his, website and get people to follow. That's fine, Chad. That's fine. I don't need to hang out with Kelsey.
Mo Big says, imagine if someone scheduled their gay wedding reception to coincide with a J-Bot's draw stream. Think they could dance to his usual soundtrack, but they heard Odin's metal instead.
That was good.
Well, you just don't know it. You don't know it. Next week, fucking power metal, bro. You don't know it, bro. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So if you plan your wedding, you roll the dice.
That's gonna be power metal from here on out on the art department, dude.
And just so you know, J-Bot's channel is open for wedding.
It is. If you want to put everybody to sleep.
That's good. I look forward to having my second divorce.
Or watching me yell at my kid, go to bed.
I'm actually ordained. I did a wedding not too long ago.
There you go.
So I could even officiate this wedding. Make it happen like Vegas.
Fanta's sharing the link. Have you heard the song yet, Jason?
Yeah, I heard it. It was really good. He did a great job.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
I didn't know you had them pipes, man.
Yeah, well, before I jumped into the world of making comics, I spent my time vocalizing in metal bands.
Well, I knew you played in a band. I knew all that. I never heard anything you did. So I didn't.
Well,
some people are like, I'm in a band, and they sound like crap.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, you sound good.
But I also I'm trying to promote comics here, so I don't talk about it too much, or I try not to. Like it comes up, but yeah, we had some relative success with my last band before kind of ended, but
before you broke up.
Broke up.
Much like Chad broke up with us. No longer hangs out.
Oh.
Doesn't invite us on. Just us and Hocky are on the back burner. Broke up with us.
It's true.
Oh, Chad. You hearing this, Chad?
I don't think we were ever dating, so that's how.
Hocky, we're always dating.
I thought it was an open relationship, Chad says.
It is. But you left us.
It's open to you leaving.
No, that's cool. You guys got to hang out with Kelsey. I was probably asleep anyway. Well, when was this? What time?
I don't even remember.
Was it Monday? I think it was Monday night.
Monday
night. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to. Yeah, you know what? That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
I was out of the country washing my hair.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, good alibi.
Yeah.
It was like late. It was like at midnight or 11 o'clock or something, man.
Let me see. Monday. Oh, you know what? That's the night that I went to bed at 4 a.m. So yeah, I wouldn't have been able to make it. Yeah. No, it's hard to think of who to send the links to and stuff. So I'm ribbing you, Chad. I'm ribbing you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, I jumped in the chat like early in the stream, but I wasn't he's like, Odin, check your DMs. I sent you a link. And I was like, oh, that's cool. But I really was like busy doing some other shit. And then when I got done with that, I'm like, he's still streaming. I'll jump on.
Dude,
he ended up getting like tons of views on his first stream. Awesome. So I'm like, yeah, that's probably a good idea to do.
I actually did. I checked that out. I actually did see you on there. And I think Bancroft was on, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was
Bancroft and Phil Diaz. Yeah.
Phil Diaz. So I was like, yeah, it's kind of a cosmopolitan crew he's got going on. I think I might jump in since I got the link.
Dude, tonight Chad hit 12K, man.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
awesome.
He got a pretty good bump.
He's done 2 streams and he's at 12K. Fuck's sake.
Hockey, he was at 11K before. It's not like he hit 12K in 2 streams.
Yeah,
that's true.
And not only that, his
did
stuff
he fall
is really
asleep
good.
as well? He probably got
Hockey,
about
his stuff is really good.
It's like, this is bullshit.
Hockey's mad.
He barely even worked.
Oh,
he didn't do anything.
I think Chad's been on the hustle for a little while. Since
he has been.
Never heard of him. Who's this Chad person we're talking about?
Listen, I'll never forget when we talked about the book.
Never heard of him
on this stream. And he got that art department bump where I think he lost one. We started talking about
art
it.
department.
That's funny.
Dump. They don't call it a bump.
Well, see, I did share out Bancroft's stream, so I take credit for every backer he got on.
Yeah, as you should, right?
As I should. It's only fair.
I mean, you're doing the work.
I did a lot of work doing that. Okay.
The heavy lifting was done.
I had to hit the share button. I had to write something in the tweet.
Yeah, something semi clever. I mean, it's hard work.
It's difficult being me.
That sounds very similar to a complaint that I had for an art that I was doing for someone.
What?
Nothing. No. Just saying that I did art for someone and I did all the work and they get all the profit.
I can't imagine who that would be, Hockey.
How dare you? Are you throwing false accusations?
Hockey, why would you say these things about a fellow creator that has done nothing but give to the community?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know. I think Hockey likes drama.
Hockey loves drama.
By the way, how's that egg beater art coming?
Slow, because I don't have the pictures to be able to draw them. I need photos.
Just find some bald guy.
I'll send you some references of me.
There you go.
I'm supposed to be
the live action.
I'm drawing people being killed by egg beater, and I don't have the people. The photos.
Do you want me to send you some victims? I mean, photos of people.
You just threw Allie under the bus now.
Let's throw Allie under the bus.
Allie doesn't watch any streams.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't watch anything that I'm on. So
yeah, so we're fine.
Right. So you can throw her.
So she'll never see this. She go, oh, Hockey's on there. No, I'm not watching.
That's what I say when I see him on stream.
Exactly.
I was on a stream with her. I'm trying to think what stream I was on with her one time.
Wasn't it
might have been no quarter.
Thing? No quarter, yeah.
Might have been no quarter.
Oh yeah, you guys were on no quarter together.
And one stream I was on with her, I found out that her and I went to the same high school.
Oh yeah,
that is funny, dude.
All the weirdest fucking things. Yeah.
Oh shit, Mo's right. Made a mistake of saying her name 3 times, so now she may be lurking.
Oh, that's actually
no. I still stand by the fact that I'm on here. She won't come on. So,
and she starts smelling the air. She's talking about me.
Yeah, you have to say it 10 times if Hockey's here.
Yeah.
What are you working on, Jason?
I have no idea, dude. I haven't been at my art table in a few months, so I figured I'd just
go to town.
No, thanks. I think it's just okay at best.
Me too.
See, thank you, Hockey. Thank you for being honest. I appreciate it. Odin's trying to be nice.
That's all we got, man.
He's a sycophant. He's just saying what you want him to say, which is agreeing with you.
Why you gotta agree with me, Hockey?
Because you're the best.
That's right. It's not wrong. I mean, you know,
That's a good answer.
it's not wrong.
Yeah.
Best at what I do, and what I do is very crappy.
Me too.
Hockey, you're very precise and clean and neat, and your anatomy's good. Your sense of depth is good. Your perspective's great. So shut up. Stop being self-deprecating.
This was the picture that I was trying to draw yesterday on Topic List.
Right.
And it's oh my god, just
So
I ain't scrolling to find Allie's link this time. I love her, but nope. And here's Mo Biggs, back egg beater.
good work, Mo. Well done.
I mean, yeah, back it. I mean, if you want to back it.
Bag it, man. As I say, I've got stuff in it. So
It's not a book about breakfast, though. So you know.
Wait, what? It's not a book about breakfast?
It's not a book about breakfast.
What?
I know.
Wait. Now I don't want to back it.
I will make you eggs.
I like breakfast.
I like it to breakfast.
I like it to break. Where's Plagle?
What's your perfect breakfast?
Probably got someplace better to be.
Plagle?
Yeah.
What? No.
What's your perfect breakfast? Speaking of, if you could have your ideal breakfast, pancakes, French toast, bacon, sausage.
Lately, I've been I just want thick breaded French toast, like really thick, with bacon and maple syrup.
Oof.
That sounds good.
I'm kind of I'm an omelet guy.
Omelets, nice.
I like omelets, man.
Oh, omelets.
I like skillets.
Skillets are good, dude. You know what I like? You get the all meat skillet at Denny's, scrambled eggs, and then you know what you get? You know what you get? Actually, you do this with almost any meat lover skillet. You get country gravy, and you
nice.
Pour the country gravy in it. It's so good, dude.
And you just mix it all together, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, what's a skillet? Because I thought a skillet was the thing that you cook steaks on.
It is, but if you get a breakfast skillet, it's basically all your potatoes, eggs, meat, and any kind of peppers or onions or whatever, cheese, all fried in one skillet, and they serve it to you. If you get it at a restaurant, they'll serve it to you in the skillet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's really good, Hockey.
And it's kind of like, I like omelets, but I kind of prefer the skillet because it's kind of.
I have to be
more stuff.
I have to be really hungry, but also not have anything to do that morning to get a skillet.
Yeah.
Because I feel so heavy afterwards. I just can't. Can't function. But otherwise, an omelet, you know, it's got veggies, meat, and proteins with the eggs. It's pretty good for you. I mean, cheese maybe not, but
cheese is good for you. I mean, it
cheese
depends.
Not bad for you. Yeah.
Some people have issues with dairy, but like I've never had that. I love cheese, and it's good. It's good protein as well.
It is a good protein, but
I mean, I like steak and eggs for that reason. It's like steak and eggs, man. It's like all protein all the time.
Yeah,
dude. I when we buy eggs, my mom will like hard boil half a dozen of them, and that I'll like have one at like midnight because it's like a snack. It's protein. It'll help me not eat other crap, because if I eat an egg or two, I'll be okay. I'll kind of be full.
Yeah, it's pretty filling, especially if you have the yolk.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the yolk. That's where everything is.
Well, I did. I was on like a kind of a certain diet. I was like working out a lot, and I was doing egg whites and cottage cheese. This is like all protein and like low calorie. So,
Fanta says she likes her food separated, not all mixed up. Most Penny is so good.
I'm the opposite. I like everything mixed up in a bucket.
It's mixed up in your gut. So
well, see, Hockey. Yes, everybody tells me that, and it gets mixed up in your mouth and in your stomach. And see, I'm weird. I'm kind of like Fanta, but at the same time, I like my food separate so it doesn't touch. Depending on the meal, like a skillet, everything's supposed to be in there. That's how it is. Yeah. Right. It's supposed to touch. Now, if I'm having like steak with broccoli and like beets or something, I want everything compartmentalized and separate so it doesn't touch. You know what I mean? Yeah. So even though it all goes in your mouth and in your gut and digests the same, no, the tastes are different.
Sorry, this Mo comment is too funny, Jay.
It says Denny's is so good, quote unquote. So much for the theory of losing one sense and the others improving.
Well, this was when I could see. Mo.
Steak and eggs, shitbird. Yeah, steak and eggs. Can't go wrong with steak and eggs.
Yeah, steak and eggs. I like corned beef.
Waffle House.
Hash.
Waffle House hash brown bowl.
Did anybody tell you guys to suck it?
To suck it?
Yeah, in the chat.
Suck an egg.
No, I told people, I retweeted this out and I said, tell them I said suck it.
Oh.
No.
You know, they weren't listening, Jason.
Does that make
They
me
didn't listen.
foodist? Yeah, segregate that food.
Food cyst.
Food
Food
file.
cyst sounds gross.
I always loved like a good there was this place
Suck it.
outside Chicago called it was called the Crispy Waffle, and I guess him and his wife divorced, and then he changed it to the Tasty Waffle. Regardless, the waffles were dope. Nice big, but they were
awesome.
They were crispy. I don't like floppy waffles. They have to be crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
like
just
side of-
crispy on the outside, but soft on the inside. Right?
Yes.
Hockey,
Yes.
Hockey, do you prefer waffles or pancakes?
Oh,
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
it is a tough one.
I like square pancakes.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. It depends on my mood. I enjoy them
Me
both.
too. Yeah, I like them both.
Oh, see,
Depends on the
wrong. Wrong.
I
That's
typically
the-
like pancakes more.
Oh, that's the wrong answer too.
I have gone through a stage recently of really liking waffles, so I make
See,
waffles.
that's the right
Yeah.
answer, Hockey. Waffles are the right answer because with the waffle, you have 4 little sections. Each one of them has the little, ab waffle divots in it. You can pour syrup in it. It contains the syrup. It contains the butter. It all melts in there. With a pancake, you get like 3 of them or 2. You only need like a quarter of it because it fills you up. Syrup goes everywhere. The butter, you got to spread it out. It tears up the pancake. It's a mess. So
I'm
you're
a mess
correct, Hockey.
eater, I guess, because I like
Bacon, egg,
all
and
my stuff
cheese.
mixed up. I like pancakes.
Yeah. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a hard roll.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
pretty
I'm
good.
starving.
Yeah,
So
now all of
this-
a sudden everything sounds good, but yeah.
So
Everything
this,
sounds great.
this morning I had I had some hamburger buns left over, so I did up bacon and eggs and put that on a hamburger bun.
That
Nice.
sounds good. Yeah.
Do you
I used to
toast
like
the hamburger
on
bun?
Bagels.
Yes, I did.
There you go. Sounds
Would
pretty
Mo
tasty.
say Fanta believes in separate but equal servings. The
Here.
equity of the food. Yeah.
And then I share
And that's
the
the
same.
question. Do you eat all of one portion and then move on to the next? Or do you eat equal portions so that you end?
It's a good question. That is a good question, and
Oh.
the answer is it depends.
It
Yes.
depends.
If
Well,
there's salad there, I will mix that with the tasty stuff.
some portions are more
Weird.
equal than other portions.
Like
I need salad's gross, so I need it to taste nice. So I'll mix it with
Like,
steak or whatever.
yeah, if it's rice, like if I have rice and kibasi, I'll mix those. That's good.
Yeah, well,
That's fine. They taste
Rice
good.
is meant to be
But
mixed.
as far as like if I have steak and broccoli, I want to eat all the broccoli first or all the steak first. I don't like to go back and forth with that.
oh, okay,
So,
that makes-
like, if I get fries, though, I'm going to eat my meal first, my main meal first. And that way I get slightly full and I won't eat as many of the fries.
I get the thinking. And I typically eat what I like least first, so that my last bite is always the
Why are
most
you
meaty.
ordering food you don't even like?
It's not that I don't like it. I like one portion or one item more.
Yeah, it makes
Get
sense.
Get that item twice.
For,
It's like
for
getting-
dinner. For dinner
You usually
tonight,
don't serve it that way. It's,
I had to start preparing dinner for tonight because I'm making buttered chicken. But I've already
Chicken.
stuffed up the recipe
What
because
happened?
instead of putting garlic in it, I put in ginger.
oh,
Why
it's
would
quite
you do that?
different.
Because because the jars I just use pre-crushed stuff, so the jars are exactly the same. And I just saw the G at the start, and I was going, "That's it." So I didn't look at it. I didn't
There
look
we
at
go.
it, and then put that in, and then just going.
Oh, dude,
I
I
should've-
love garlic.
I love, yeah. So it's got both in it. It's got
Yeah.
garlic and ginger, so it's going to be a little different. But
I like
so-
both. But yeah,
yeah. So it'll be a weird buttered chicken with ginger.
I eat garlic like cloves every day.
I get minced garlic. The jar
Yeah,
with the
in the
yeah,
jar.
I get
That's-
that.
and that's
Yeah,
what-
those are very convenient.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I actually eat garlic cloves in the morning with apple cider vinegar.
Dude, I mean, garlic's good for you, man.
It's really good for you. I eat it every day. Everything. A couple cloves of garlic and a shot of apple cider vinegar every. I don't really normally eat breakfast. That's my breakfast.
Yeah, I don't normally eat breakfast. If I
I
do,
was
it's
bad. I had Fancy says I was bad. I had Mickey D's, and here's Mo. Mickey D's nuts. Hey.
Heyo.
I actually
No.
just had McDonald's, but I had a flurry, an Oreo flurry.
I want like a Mickey's for breakfast. Like a 40.
Mickey's.
Yeah.
Oh, hey everybody! Eat me for breakfast.
Speaking of which,
Let's see. Do I work on tighten the pencils or do I ink it?
Why isn't Chad in here?
I think it's been streaming a lot all day today.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
sure he's
No, I
pretty
mean it makes
tired.
sense. I get pretty exhausted of it.
We're but not Kelsey.
She's Hocky. Hocky and his jealousy.
Did post a link too. Yeah,
Hey, jealousy.
hanging out on other streams probably.
he didn't want the J-Bot dumb.
He didn't want to get refunded all those backers he just got on
There you go.
bankrupts.
One step forward. Was it 2 steps forward, 1 step back?
Yeah.
How we do shit here.
I gotta find out when Chad's free on a Sunday so I can get him on my channel.
Garlic cloves and cider. Is that what boosts your superpowers, Odin?
Potentially, and whiskey and beer in the evening. So
Whiskey and beer in the
Well,
I think it boosts your immune system, doesn't it?
I know.
yes, it
I
does.
know you call cider hard cider, but it's just called cider here. So when you say cider and garlic, I'm just going, you pisshead. So
Well,
because-
hard cider is alcoholic.
Right.
yeah, but it's just called cider here.
What about? But don't you guys have apple cider? And that's non-alcoholic.
You know,
Apple cider is alcoholic. So.
No, here we have apple cider. It's non-alcoholic. It's just
yeah,
it's just like
a drink,
it's like a,
just like
No,
my kids.
that's what I'm
drink it.
saying. Here, you'd be a pisshead because you're drinking.
yeah. But I'm saying you guys don't have that there, like at all, like an apple cider. That's non-alcoholic.
Apple juice?
No, apple juice is different.
apple juice is
Cider,
apple juice.
cider is different.
Cider is different.
Cider is alcoholic.
Why is the chat in here? Not something the viewers ask much.
Where's Chad?
Yeah, no, Hockey. If you Google like American apple cider, like
I
you'll be
know,
able to
that-
see.
But that's what I was saying. That here, it's funny when because you said, oh, you have cider and garlic. I'm saying, oh, here
But,
you'd be.
and that's what I'm trying to say is like you guys don't have that beverage there at all because
It's just the hard alcohol.
It's just alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just alcohol.
So you guys don't have that. You've never tasted actual just plain apple cider then?
There's non-alcoholic cider.
Yeah, like it's something like
Okay.
Christmas time. My kids drink apple cider.
I usually just drink it. It's good. You know,
But
you
when
know
I
apple-
said that, it was apple cider
Is it
vinegar.
apple-
By the way.
Is it apple
Yes.
teas? Apple teas?
Vinegar.
Is that brand?
no,
No,
You
it's
know-
just a different way of making apple.
making the apple juice, so to speak. But and actually, did you know apple cider actually is used like they use the apples that are like the last to fall and just aren't the best apples ever, and they use that to make the apple cider.
Oh yeah,
I
that's why it's more of a Christmas drink or fall
went
drink.
to I went to a fire festival last Friday, and so I got a cider. It was a pink lady cider. I think it was really yummy, and I got the kids some non-alcoholic cider.
Sorry,
And-
Pink Lady cider. Pink Lady
Pink
and
Lady.
cider.
Heyo.
Keep going, Hockey.
Sorry.
And but they also had mold cider. Oh, it was so good.
Mold cider?
Mold cider.
What's mold?
MOLD?
MULD.
You can see my confusion.
MULD. Yeah, mold. No, MULED.
I agree. And I was trying to think of this quote, and Mo got it. The Flanders
Yeah.
quote.
MULLED. Thank you, Shitbird. Yes. So it's basically like you haven't had mulled wine before.
Oh, okay. No, I've heard of it, but I've never had it.
Yeah.
Mold,
So
like
it was
mullet.
a cider that was mulled. So it had, so it was heated up, and it was so good. Oh, it was delicious. Oh god!
If it's
Damn,
clear
it was
and
so
yellow,
expensive
you
though.
got
It was
juice
like
there,
$10
fella.
for a cup. But
That's
Hanging
expensive.
brown, you're
Yeah.
in cider town.
That's a good quote. Mo Biggs is, as Flanders says, if it's clear and yellow, you've got juice there, fellow. If it's tangy and brown, you're in cider town.
what? Okay.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. Man.
So mold is like mullet.
Mullet.
It's,
Yes.
So
Mullet.
generally, it's mold. You'll get wine and mix it with like fruits and spices
Mm.
and things like that, and heat it up, and it's really nice. Great on a winter's day. Like at the moment, it's winter, so I haven't made any mulled wine this year, but I have in the past, and yeah, it's great. Just going, I'm just gonna.
I'll take your word for it. I'm more of a Scotch guy.
Yeah, I do hot toddies in the winter. Those are good. It's just like heated up whiskey with.
I just get plastered, blackout drunk, and that warms me up really well.
That helps. Yeah. You sleep off the cold.
That's right. I don't feel nothing. I'm missing a couple toes, but
I got some mead, spiced
Yeah.
mead in there at the moment. That's great, heated up too. So
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, despite my name, I was never a huge mead fan.
despite my ancestors from yore,
People want to give me mead, and I'm like, I'm probably
put your name's Odin, man.
give it to. Yeah, exactly. It's like their tribute or something.
Pay homage to the Norse gods, dude. Come on.
Like little known fact about Odin, he only likes whiskey and beer.
You mean
Joke's on
the
you.
artist? No, I mean the god. He actually he didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't like me.
him and I are tight.
Yeah.
I know what he likes.
Hang on.
No, it cracked me up. Like my kids would, at Christmas time, they'd leave out like cookies and stuff. They'd always ask me like, "What does Santa want?" I'm like, "I think he wants a beer." And then they were like, always like, then they would write a note for Santa, and they'd be like, "Why do you like all the same stuff my dad likes?" It's like, "Should we leave him cookies?" And I'm not much of a sweet tooth, so I'm like, "No, but you know that summer sausage that we just opened up? I think you would like that. And some cheese."
Hey, Santa likes a wide variety.
Yeah, when he comes to my house, he typically, it's customary. He goes to the house and he goes, "This is what they like in this house, so I'm gonna partake in their normal."
yeah,
I'll pay.
nice comeback, nice save. Good work.
Oh yeah. Well, then they're like, "And why is your handwriting always like?"
Oh, you didn't write with your opposite hand?
Unless they wanted Santa to look retarded.
Hey, he doesn't know English, dude. He's from the North Pole.
It's from the North Pole. They're all retards.
They're Elven. They speak Elvish. They don't. English is like their 18th language.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got to think of these things, man.
I usually write in some type of flowy cursive thing for when it's Santa's
Yeah.
handwriting.
I use Morse
Yeah.
code.
There you go. Santa speaks in Morse code. He's got no time to write.
He's like beep 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 beep.
We'll say, "Odin, by the hammer of Thor, just fill my horn with apple cider vinegar, wench." Yeah, it is good for your immune system. It's also good for your gut to like break down foods.
Yeah. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious. I actually think it is. Like I was trying to convince some other dude to do it, and he's like, "All right, I'll give it a shot." And he's like, "Oh man, I had heartburn all day. How do you do that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I guess I'm used to it." But...
Hand is retarded. God damn it. Can't get this hand right. I think I'll just delete the whole thing.
Shut up,
Just
Hocky.
start over, dude. No, don't start over. It looks good.
Delete.
What's wrong with the hand?
I
Which
just
hand?
can't. His right hand. Just can't
Let's
get
see.
it. It's just a weird angle.
Yeah. I would turn it over so it's just the back of his hand. It's so much easier to draw just the back of the hand.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have to worry about how the thumb curls around. You just draw a little like.
I would just man up and do it.
I'm trying to, Jason.
Grow a pair, Hockey.
Do it.
No. Take the shortcut. Take the shortcut.
Do it. Come on. Do
Don't listen to Odin. El Diablo is his name.
For like an angel and devil on your shoulder. Take the shortcut. No.
Don't do it, Hockey.
Work on your skills and make them better. No one's gonna know.
See, that's why I think, I'm sorry, the Predator is way easier to draw, even without the helmet. I heard you guys talking about it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shots fired. Pim, pim, pim.
I mean,
But-
granted, I've been drawing the aliens forever, but it's still.
Well, then you just gotta switch and see which was harder. But
What were you going to
if
say?
I had to guess, the alien would be harder for me personally. And that's just because I would go in with lots of detail on all their anatomy. intricacies.
I think for me the alien would just be frustrating because there's so much. It's just all the little intricate bits on it.
Right.
Yeah, Predator is so easy. I mean, like, he's a humanoid body.
He's
And you just got to draw a funky head. It's easy.
It's like the easiest, like kindergartners drawing Predator, man. Come
Easy.
on.
Yeah, come on, Hockey. I've seen my dog draw a Predator.
My dog throws up. Predator.
Predator. It's right there.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I should have made this the demon. DC's demon.
Just
Oh well.
do some horns.
Nah, I would have had to have moved his nose up more. I like to have the demon with his nose like kind of like the Hulk's, like really stout and
Yeah.
apparent. I mean, he has horns, but they're not right for demon. Oh well, I was just trying to practice. 'cause
Well,
I
just
would-
man up and put horns on it.
He has horn. No one listens to me.
Demons are easy to draw, Jason.
No,
Yeah, just
DC's demon.
Any
DC
demon.
Comics demon.
My dog draws
Oh,
demons.
What's
the
it?
demon.
Yeah, the demon.
He's easy to draw too.
This is a demon. I mean, look at he's got horns.
Oh, okay. Like you were
Yeah,
saying,
that's fine.
wanted
You don't have to look at what I'm drawing. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Just go about your business. That's
the
fine.
demon. Well, I'm drawing myself as well.
I'll just jump over to do my own stream this week.
Yeah, Hellboy.
I quit.
The demon Hellboy.
Demon, Hellboy.
I can't remember his name. What's his name? Like Atreyu or whatever. It's not Atreyu, but
No.
what's his name? What's the DC Comics' demon's name?
Etrigan?
Yeah, yes, it's something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Raven's father. Yeah,
Is it Raven's father?
yeah.
No, it's not.
I didn't think
What did
so.
you
I'm like,
call
that's
him
not
dad
Raven's
then?
father.
Or is that the other?
No, it's not.
Oh, I know the one. The one with you're thinking of the one with the
We're talking about the yellow demon who talks
Yeah,
to
he's
Ryan.
yellow.
Yellow one, right?
Yeah, Jack Kirby's demon.
Yeah, Jack Kirby's demon.
Okay. Yeah.
I should-
I know the one.
I'll draw him one day.
What an awesome time.
He doesn't even have.
We're gonna
horns.
call him the
He doesn't have
demon.
horns.
All right, awesome.
What are you talking about? He has horns.
Doesn't he have fins on his head?
Kick Hockey. Get him out of here. Kick him out of comics. Get rid of him. What do you mean? Yes, Hockey, he does have fins, but he has horns too.
Oh, I packed up all my books. Dang it!
Google it.
I was gonna pull something out. Packed everything up.
You have the
No, I was
internet
gonna
at
pull
your
out Prince Valiant. There's a scene where Prince Valiant puts on this mask and he's trying to like scare people, and he's like standing in the shadows. It looks just like Jack Kirby's demon, and
Oh, nice.
and this predates by like 20 years. So it was like, I wonder if he's got that idea straight from Hal Foster. But
Who knows? He's inspired by a lot of stuff, so
yeah, well,
he could have seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's gonna find something and be like, yeah, swiping that.
Yoink.
I don't know if Kirby was a
All
swiper.
the headsets and freaking, the image, all those
Not in a
images
bad way.
were taken from like Golf Force and freaking Bubblegum Crisis. Yeah, where they have that.
But, I will try to be there tomorrow. No guarantees.
What's tomorrow?
The Man Cave is at 6 Eastern.
I guess
Belmont.
J-Bot, Hockey, and me are not men.
I don't even know what it is.
Well,
it's not for you
my
because we're
show.
not men. We're not men.
I would invite you guys to come on my show.
I have to be on every stream, Odin.
No, or you are completely insulted.
Yes, or that means people broke up with me.
That broke up with you. Well, again, if it were my stream, y'all invited, but I don't stream, so
You're
I never
wise.
have to worry about offending you, Jason.
Exactly. That's why you're wise.
It's my smartest move ever.
Yeah, it's playing it safe, man. It's smart.
Yeah, that's how I do it. But yeah, no, the Man Cave is a fun show. It doesn't have much to do with comics, even though we usually have a guest.
No, I've seen it. Yeah,
B.A.
it's on the Good
Turner.
Stuffs, right? Or no, it's on. Yeah.
Well, they simulcast, so it's on Good Stuff and on Belmont.
Belmont's. Okay. Yeah, I always catch it on Good Stuffs. I don't always comment. I lurk sometimes.
Lurking, I mean, I lurk on lots of streams, man. So don't feel bad.
Oh, I don't.
Good.
And this is Alabama sucks ass. Her eyelids are sweating.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Atreyu.
Atreyu. That was not the demon. He was not Atreyu. It was.
He's not Atreyu, no.
When Tom Bombadil died, he went to hell. He became Etrigan.
There you go.
Atreyu died.
Most dropping knowledge, like always.
Atreyu died for all of us.
Is Atreyu the horse?
Atreyu is the flying.
That's
no, that's Falcor.
flying-
Atreyu is the horse, isn't it?
Oh no,
Yeah.
Atreyu is the kid.
Oh.
Oh, Atreyu is the kid.
Yeah. Not
the
the kid
horse
reading the
name.
book, but the kid
No, but the
in
kid
the
in
story.
the
the hero.
story.
Yeah.
What's the horse's name?
I don't remember the horse's name. It was
It dies
Falcor.
though, and it makes every kid sad.
No kidding.
If the horse dies, that's
We
what
all
know.
blocked it out, dude.
Well, I'm making you remember.
Let's raise a glass to the horse with no name.
The horse. Return to the never-ending story too.
So Shipbird says Artex.
Artex, that's it.
Badass fucking name, dude.
Man, they're on point with those names.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you can't ever have cool names for characters anymore because they've all been taken.
It's just something they just made up.
The horse is named River Glue.
Nice. That's good. Yeah, I thought of a cool name today, and I looked it up, and like there's like 8 different things that have a singer, a character, and gaming.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
like,
ours.
whatever. Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have called it 50 Cent.
But it's so original, Hockey.
Fit is
It
sand.
sounds cool, you know. It's like 50
Yeah.
cents, but you drop the S.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, I think.
Yeah, it's quite awesome.
So I thought it was a cool name.
I don't know why you wouldn't go for the whole dollar instead of just half a dollar. But anyway,
Maybe I'll call him a $1.50.
$1.50.
$1.50.
So, Lunaverse is back.
Wait, maybe I have COVID. I've been sneezing all day.
Can't wait to show you guys my work one day. Yeah. Share
Awesome.
away. I love seeing that.
Whose work?
me too.
Lunaverse. Our Lunaverse.
Our
We all have a
Lunaverse?
part in Lunaverse. Apparently.
I'm in Lunaverse?
You are.
Yeah, you're here. Yeah, it's our Lunaverse.
I didn't agree to this.
Well, you don't have a choice.
I don't remember signing any contracts.
Thought you had free will.
Yeah, you didn't agree to be born either. Like shit just happens, man.
No, I did. I actually did. I signed that contract.
You signed a contract with your mom.
Yeah, I signed the contract.
With Etrigan.
Yep, Etrigan. I signed it with Atreyu and Etrigan.
Yeah.
I put a little note through her belly button and said, please keep me. I actually want to live.
Today. Just today.
Just today. I changed
Just
my
this one time, change your stance. Be pro-life.
mind. Just this one time.
Yes, please don't kill me.
Don't kill me.
Don't do to me what you did to my brother.
Yeah, exactly. Our brother is calling out to you. Don't do to me like you did to him.
Don't do him dirty like you did us.
Oh, man.
Abortion jokes.
Yeah, no, I was thinking there's like a comic there, and I'm like, man, that would be a fiery comic. Like a kid
It'd be
in
a fun
utero, like sending messages to his mom.
Oh, dude, you can do a lot with that actually.
Yeah.
Because you can delve into religion and play with angels and demons and God
Religion, politics, all the things that people want you to like.
I don't know.
address in
See, that's the
comic books.
thing. You don't have like look. I'm talking about like something like Preacher. You know what I mean? That dealt with religion, but it was still awesome.
Yeah,
You could
well,
do
that was
something
definitely-
like that with that kind of a concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to just have an awesome sub premise
Yeah, you have to have a great writer for it. But
for sure. Yeah, Preacher was great.
Preacher was good. Very controversial.
If you didn't want to be in the Lunaverse, you shouldn't have joined Eagle.
Eagle? Matt Barr's
Eagle.
comic?
Yes, one day we'll all be in Lunaverse and be lunatics.
That's Bar's comic.
Nice.
Artax.
Artax.
So did you check out the website? We're still updating it, but I'm very proud. Okay. So we got a website there.
Well, are you on Twitter, Lunaverse? We'll follow you and I'll check it out.
Follow me at Unhinged Oak. I think he already is.
Follow me
At
at
Hawk
Boob
Art.
Dan Art.
Boob Dan Art.
That's not your Twitter. That's Plague's.
Oh.
You silly goose.
Oh well.
How'd you
I
get
thought you
so
might
many-
want to go to someone at least decent.
I mean, that's true.
I found our Lunaverse. Oh, and I'm your first follower.
What? He has no Twitter followers?
Yeah. Well, he has one.
So he has no Twitter followers?
Yeah. He
See
has
what I
one.
did there?
One very important one.
See what I did there? See what I did there?
I'd say what-
Clever?
See what I did there?
Oh, I'm a mod. I can do this shit.
Yes, sir. You are a mod.
Oh, Mo already he dropped his YouTube. I'll drop this.
Oh, man. I don't know if I should have my arm up this high. Oh, but it feels so good.
Mo says, Odin's a pretty cool first follower. Yeah, I got to start somewhere.
Let me see if I can't find this cat.
Well, I dropped the link if you can't find it on your own.
I'm on my phone.
You can follow the link.
Fine, I'll go to YouTube on my phone. I'll give J-Bot a view.
Yo.
Oh, man. You got to start somewhere. Jason's
Got to start somewhere. Jason's view will do it.
I think Jason's lurking. He's not even hailing you in the chat.
I don't want to comment on this one. What are you, crazy? I don't want evidence that I watched this show.
There you go. You've got a handful of followers. Oh, 3.
Well, technically, that is a handful. You can fit 3 things in your hand, I think.
Yeah, depending on how big they are, those followers.
Easy now. Look at. I don't want to load.
One follower is more than a handful when it was just me.
Hello, Felix.
Nope.
Felix.
Felix.
What's up?
Not Felix.
Always good to see you.
Where did I just go to? Sign in. Sign into your penis.
There you go. Who's the new guy? Oh shit! I didn't recognize my boy Felix without a wrench. That is true. Let's get on that, Jay.
Let's see. Wait.
Why does it want me to sign in?
Because you haven't signed in.
Don't you talk back to me.
So Felix, the new
You asked the
avatar.
question, you fool.
The new avatar. I haven't seen Felix in a bit, and he's got a new avatar, and I'm like, is that what you look like, man? It's a drawing.
Okay. I don't know my password.
Is it password?
It's a lot.
Well, I gotta change it now, Hockey.
Thanks, dude.
Damn it.
I gotta go on my computer because I don't know my password.
Is
You know,
it
the
1,
old
2, 3,
reliable is
4,
guessed.
5?
GUEST. Every time.
It's hockey sucks at suckithockey.com.
Well, no, see, this is
Complicated.
Look, come here. All I get is a view.
Good night, Tank.
Later,
Always
Tank.
good to see you, brother.
I didn't know he was in here.
Bye.
Night, bud. Thanks for tuning in, man. Stopping by.
Oh,
You'll be able
Devil
to join
Flyer's
the-
live. I'm gonna go watch Devil Flyer.
Oh, yeah,
When
you
is
do
he
that.
live?
I've never seen him live.
Never?
No, he's never live.
Never.
I think Fanta was on his show.
No, I've never seen Fanta on there.
I believe it is true.
I don't think so. I think you're lying to me.
Is your password hockey sucks at hockey?
Yes, that's it.
He's gonna go log into Twitter now.
It's a long password. Hockey sucks at hockey, but he's good at lacrosse.
Well, I mean, you want it long. That way people can't steal it. You know, you can't figure it out.
Yeah, and all the S's are dollar signs.
Of course. Lowercase h's are 4s.
Yep. All the E's are 3s.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the link.
I think I'm done with this shit drawing.
Oh, jeez, Hockey.
No
That's what I
negativity.
said.
No negativity here, Hockey.
Okay.
Well, because I have to move to ink, but I have to change my mode of thinking, and I don't want to do that just now. So I'm done for now.
I'm trying to find your.
I was trying to draw a predator. I just ended up with this character. But next time I'll get Epstein in there. So.
Let's make it big because it looks cool. Can you make hockey solo? I want to see this.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think it looks badass.
Yeah, I
yeah,
wanna see
dude.
it better.
Come on, great.
Dude, that's good. What do you hate about
Yeah,
that?
all the negativity, Hockey. Stop it. It looks badass.
I know.
Negativity. No, it's
No, it's really
good.
good, dude. I like it.
It's
Yeah, Predator Youth. That's what Shipbird says, and I could see that too. Like in training, like he's getting instruction right now.
Predator Year 1.
Where?
Yeah, that'll work.
Boing.
There you go.
All right, what are you working on, Jason?
Oh, I'm over here still trying to find that stupid.
That's crazy.
There you go.
I don't know where I'm at.
It was,
I'm
it was
over
a
here.
while ago. He's gonna
Yeah, I can't find it.
he's gonna give Lunarverse more than a handful.
I can't. I don't know why. It's on my phone. It's being stupid. And
No. Should I drop?
I know it's at a weird angle, but yeah, that's what I'm working on.
It sounds like Snatch. It was a weird angle.
Well, I mean, I just set it up pretty quickly, so I haven't got it fully where I want it to be with the camera. I think I got it. I think I got it here. Yeah, I got it here. There we go. Follow.
Nice.
Now he has 5 followers.
Sweet.
Felix says there's an AI website where you can upload a photo and it turns it into an avatar like mine.
Ah, so AI, they're like, this is what you look like, which is probably pretty accurate. So I could pick you out in a lineup, like you said. Now, I couldn't before.
Oop. I'll show my stuff. I think we'll call it here in about 10 minutes. There's the
I'm
pencils.
over my computer then. Let me see what you got. Show me what you got.
That's funny.
I love it.
And
I
I'm
love all
doing-
the
Oh, wait.
smash,
I'm doing
the
the ink.
smashed
Oh,
ones on the
nice. Look at
bottom.
that.
Yeah. They're
That's
just
cool.
cut in half and smushed.
That's great, dude.
Right.
So I'm starting to do some detail. I'm liking these Furunosukis.
Fudenosuke.
Sure, them
Yeah,
too.
Fudenosuke. Yeah, I
Using
use those
soft
all the
brush
time.
pen.
I love them. It's my favorite pen.
Shit, I was watching called Ben Bender, who does like comic strip stuff. And he inks and he makes it just a different one line weight he gets there. So sticks. I'm trying to ink loose. I'm trying to be loose. You know.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was like watching you on Hockey's show when you had the time limit. I was like, oh, J-Bot, you need to do that more often. You need
Yeah.
to, like, you need to do like some 10-minute like test stuff because when you were going loose, like it made it better.
Yeah, it gives it an energy.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get. So I can not make myself big now.
But that will long term have an effect on your final drawings too, the ones you take time on, but it'll give it that same energy.
Yeah. Like that's a lot of people, they even say, like pros, they'll be like pencil tight, ink loose. Because if you ink loose, it gives it a little more energy.
Yep. That is true.
But some people who ink tight, it just looks tight and crisp. So
Yeah.
I do. I pencil loose and ink loose, so I don't know.
I barely pencil.
Right, I barely pencil. I'm actually throwing a lot on this one because I don't want to screw it up. But, yeah, I remember it was Frazetta. I think he was the one who was quoted as saying that. Pencil tight, ink loose. Which, if he says it, then
It's law.
yeah, it's a law. You don't break the law. Was that?
I didn't know Frazetta said it.
Yeah, I remember it was a quote. It was.
I would think.
Somebody that was his best advice, like pencil tight.
I don't know. I would just think a regular, full-on comic artist would suggest that. Mainly because he's a painter. Mainly, that's why I say that. But
Yeah.
he does do. I know he has done pen and ink. So
Yeah, well, that's some of my favorite stuff from him because it's so rare because you see all the paintings all the time, and then when you see his ink work, you're like, shit.
it's like seeing the
Even
blueprint
that's so
almost.
good.
Yeah, it's like seeing the blueprint of a comic artist stuff. Like it's you're like, that's dope.
Well, and sometimes I was thinking like he's just sitting there inking just to have a better understanding of value without color, you know?
Right.
And then, but I mean, he could do no wrong.
Yeah. He could draw a stick figure and it would look amazing.
Yeah, his stick figure is a million times better than anything we could do.
I don't know. Hockey's done some amazing stick figures.
True.
Should have seen the one he did on Topic was.
Where is it?
You still have it?
Well, I saw the Boob Dan Boob Girl.
Yeah. He did that, but he also did an amazing.
Oh no, I think I deleted it. Oh no, she's gone.
Dude,
it was
a masterpiece of a stick figure. You deleted it.
I don't know why he did that.
I did. I deleted it.
Rookie mistake, Hockey.
Mm-hmm. No. All I've got is this crummy Predator.
Shut
up. Please go subscribe to Fanta's channel.
Yeah. Subscribe to Fanta's channel. She does a lot of great promotional videos, and she's a CG darling.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Universe says I met a person named Law in a video game. He was a jerk. Yeah. Was that Tekken?
Law is not a CG darling.
Yeah. By their very name, they sound like a jerk.
They sound like a douchebag.
Or kind of like Judge Dredd. So I was like, oh no, I was thinking of Martial Law. Remember Martial Law?
Martial Law? You mean in Judge Dredd?
No, not in Judge Dredd. It was
What? It wasn't. He wasn't like there wasn't a character in the movie.
I was thinking of
movie.
I was thinking about Tekken, the martial law from
Yeah.
Tekken.
Okay. Yeah, because Law is in
a
Tekken.
comic book character, Martial Law, and it was spelled like Marshall, like a sheriff and a deputy and a marshal kind of marshal, and Martial Law, not like. Yeah, it was a comic character. Yeah, look it up now. I don't think I actually read it, but I remember seeing ads for it.
So, Hockey, are you gonna try to draw the alien then?
Sure. I'll just delete this one first.
No, don't do. I just meant, are you gonna practice drawing the alien?
I don't know. I'll think. I'll think about it.
Martial Law is an English language superhero comic book series created by Pat Mills and Kevin O'Neill. First published in Epic Comics in 1987.
I think to draw Alien. Wait a second. Let's hide this. To draw Alien, I think you just got to draw a bunch of penises.
Penis and butthole.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, well, or eggplants. You could think of it that way too, Hockey.
Oh, then he was.
And it's actually just one main big eggplant. The rest of it is biomechanical.
Biomechanical.
Eggplants.
Marshall Bravestar. Well, I remember Marshall Bravestar as well, Mo. And he was pretty badass. Cyborg horse.
Cyborg horse. I remember a cyborg horse.
Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Yeah, I remember a cyborg horse.
Yeah, it was Bravestar.
Yeah.
Remember Cops?
Yeah, I remember Cops. That was a great show too. Man,
Yeah.
that cartoon was badass. That was like almost
toys.
like
Yeah, toys were like huge.
I'm freezing.
Anime or something. Yeah. Borderline. Yeah, Cops was cool. Yeah, the toys were huge, and they were like, I think they were like metal or something. They were like heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
They were like their articulation was dope because they had like their shoulders rotated and was able to move up and down. Like they had ball joints in their shoulders.
Yeah, all the joints were Yeah.
Yeah, they were like almost like
The
big
knees,
G.I.
the
Joes.
hips, the shoulder. Yeah, they went all out on their toys, and the cartoon, the animation was badass, but it just never caught on. You know, it was only like a season, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Maybe the budget.
And it was an acronym, right? I don't know what it stood for. But we have the magic internet nowadays. We can just look shit up.
Sure, you just watch.
I'm looking at Hocky's drawing.
Wait, what?
See, I don't know why it's so hard.
Alien or
You're right,
Space
Hocky.
Danny.
That's perfect.
I got a sweet eggplant drawing from Jason.
Yeah, you did.
All that stuff is on Tubi right now. Apparently.
Oh, really?
Universe.
Yeah,
Try to
yeah,
draw
that's-
Predator versus Aliens. Oh, excuse me. Try to draw Predator versus Alien, but Alien's blood is splattering across the scene like it's. Oh, I can't read. Raining alien blood. The blood that are close to the viewer can look like it burns the paper. That
Oh,
sounds
that's a cool
complicated.
idea.
That's good.
That'd be great coming from a giant penis alien.
Yes. Citizens on patrol.
It was,
Wow.
it was Geiger.
That's what
So
we're-
isn't that everything about
Citizens on
Geiger just
patrol.
penises? So-
No, Central Organization of Police Specialists.
For next week, what if Bruce Lee had lived to be one of Chuck Norris's Karate Commandos? Well, he'd obviously kill Chuck Norris and be Bruce Lee's Karate Commandos.
There you go. Bruce Lee's Karate Commandos, which would have been cooler, probably. Well, almost definitely.
Those toys were pretty
So-
awesome. And the ninja guy, he'd like fling his arms like, wah, wah, wah.
Cops was Central Organization of Police Specialists. 1988 animated television series.
Oh, that makes it look
released
worse.
by
That
D
should be white.
There you go,
Animation.
Hocky. Wow.
Remember
Nice.
Dick
No, it should be
Animation?
white.
If it's white, you're not going to
Yeah.
see it, Hockey.
Fair enough.
They have green blood, really, though.
The chief was like a black dude too, man. They were progressive.
It was
That's
progressive.
racist.
The tagline for the series are "Fighting crime in a future time." Remember that?
Oh man.
The chief
And
should have
it's
been Native
crime fighting
American.
time.
That would have been more accurate.
Go ahead,
The
cool.
show was based on Hasbro's 1988 line of action figures called Cops and Crooks, which were designed by Bart Sears, which makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah. Wow.
Like those designs, they're definitely Bart Sears. That's crazy.
Bruce killing Chuck Norris and Way of the Dragon was CCP propaganda.
He broke his back.
Oh, yeah.
Then he covered him up.
Yeah, you're a worthy adversary. I won't piss on you.
He's like, here you go. Here's your pajamas. Go to sleep.
Any other person, I would have pissed in your face. But
That's such a cool fight.
Yeah,
Citizens on Patrol was from Police Academy
Dude.
17.
Yes, Citizens on Patrol, yeah.
Yeah,
I like
That's-
Reno 911.
Reno
That was
911 was
good.
hilarious. Yeah.
That's when you have like a basis, you know, and then you just have the right amount of improv in it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Well, so
The
much
movie was
so
good.
that people would share clips from the show thinking it was actual footage.
Yeah, dude. I remember that. Oh, like, that's from Reno 911.
Yeah, there's people like, can you believe this drunk guy at this traffic stop? Like, this is what
It
he
would-
did. I'm like,
It would be what's that comedian's name?
I know
The
Nick
guy
Forte
he was on the
there.
skate. He wore the skates and
yeah,
goes chewing
Yeah.
short
gum. and-
shorts.
Yeah,
short
Nick
shorts.
Swartzen. Yeah,
Nick
Nick
Swartzen.
Swartzen.
That's yeah. I didn't hear you. Yeah,
Oh,
Nick Swartzen.
yeah.
Yeah, like that's Nick Swartzen. That ain't no.
Yeah, that's not a real cop. Come on now.
Those aren't real cops. That's Niecy Nash. What are you talking about?
I will not pee-pee in your Coke. I don't know what that's referencing, but it's funny.
I don't know if that's right.
Yeah. Well, J-Bot, if you don't call it, I'm gonna have to leave soon because
Yeah, it's 1. Yeah, and I was just sticking around till 1.
I didn't know if you were, but I was like, I think
I got into ink.
Well, that's why I switched my camera because I figured you were ending.
Yeah, like that's the time. That's Jason's way.
All right, everybody, why don't we go?
No, he said he was gonna end it. So
yeah, I was gonna end it at 1. Then I got caught up inking this thing.
It happens, dude. Yeah, I get there too.
So we're
I get that way with my medicine. I'll like my alarm will go off. I'll turn it off and I start drawing more. Next thing I know, 2 hours has gone by.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and start. We'll go start over here, Jason. What's going on with you, bud? Where can we find your stuff?
I'll show you this because it was at an angle. So I'll show you.
Yeah,
this doodle
make it
so
big.
far.
Oh hell yeah, that's great, man.
So that's just playing around, really. You can find me on the Twitters at Unhinged or at Ent, whatever. Just search Jason Bascom also. Frog G back at today. Go subscribe to Hocky on YouTube. Hit the like and share and subscribe there.
There you go. Hocky, what's going on with you, my man?
Hi, I'm Jason Bascom. I like to draw pictures, and I'm blind.
This is
very good.
Button for eyes.
Buttons for eyes. We should make a limerick about that.
Go check out Frog G.
What? Do I have hair on the side of my head? What is that?
It's headphones.
They're headphones.
Oh, headphones. Oh,
You're
it's
wearing
my
headphones. It's really cold in your studio.
It is.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs, sir.
I'm Hocky.
Really,
Get Hocky.
that's actually really good, Hockey.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like it.
You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram as AdHocArt. Hopefully, I'll have a comic book coming out soon, but you can see some silly game show that I do on my channel, and some other art stuff floating around. So, yeah. Cheers.
It is good
All
stuff.
right. Odin, what you got going on, man?
Yeah, so you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube under Odin Dasko. And if you have not, we played the song earlier, Kill Them Dead, in signups on Indiegogo. And if you sign up, you will get one other cool song that we haven't released to the public. So yeah, sign up for Kill Them Dead on Indiegogo. And yeah, Unconditional Shove is coming very soon to everybody.
Nice.
Yep. I eventually pre-sign up for Curiosities and Oddities Emporium, the dress.
Yep.
That's Aki's book. Make sure you check that
Absolutely.
out.
Yes. He doesn't like to promote it.
And thanks everybody for tuning in. This was the Art Department every Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. MightyBotStudio.com. That's the Twitter, the Instagram, the YouTube, the web store, and I'm gonna add the Rumble on there. If you guys are on Rumble, subscribe. Link is in the description below. Going to try and that way I can stream at the same time on both of them, and maybe we pick up a few more views and stuff like that. And also that'll give me another place I can back everything up. So, but thanks everybody for tuning in. Felix, Luniverse, Fanta, Tank Ferret, Shitbird, Ray, Mo Biggs. Always a pleasure to see you guys in the chat. Thanks everybody for hanging out. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. Cheers, everybody. Good night.
Yeah.